Hey guys, we are live on YouTube. How are you guys doing tonight? We are live on RC Talk, and nobody's with me. Like, I'm waiting for people. Oh, there. Darn, I have the video playing somewhere on my side. Newbie. That was not supposed to happen. Sorry about that. And plus, I got the other microphone, which is very sensitive. So how's everybody doing tonight?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know? Good. We have Brad Kalman with us, Lyle Ruddy with us, John Martin was with us. We have his couch with us right now. So this is John Martin's couch and John Martin's belly. Oh, there he is. Randy.
Again that you changed my name.
Hello, everyone.
How do you change your name?
No, can I request again that you change my name on there?
Yeah, I can change your name to whatever.
Yeah, RC Athletes, please.
Yeah, say remove. Oh no, rename. I think, geez, I think I misspelled it. Testicle.
Is that the French spelling?
There's RC Ath. RC Ath. Fix that later. Randy Sir Chirpalot.
Yep.
Is with us. Trail Critter RC, Green Frog RC, Jack's with us, AZ Froggy RC and more. And KBRC 13 is working on his Stampede.
Again.
Hello, Jack.
He broke the rear drive shaft and a bunch of stuff. So tonight I want to talk about drifting. And everybody's quiet.
I'm sorry, I was reaching for a box. I apologize.
I'll send you an email why I'm quiet right now, and you'll understand.
Let me change
Frank's getting to get to drifting right now.
No, not really. Oh, my microphone's not plugged in.
Where did I put my stupid blade?
Not
Over
really.
here. Good job, dummy.
There we go. Change microphone. Okay. Nothing but crickets. One of the reasons I want to talk about drifting is because I uploaded a video this week. Talk about Radio Link.
I saw
drifting and the module, the receiver, and how to put it in drifting mode. And somebody put a comment there that really got me thinking and kind of second guessed myself. But he said I was misleading people because it is not a drifting module or a drift. It's not meant for drifting. And he was trying to send us links of the manual that actually dictates on the receiver. Nowhere does it say drifting. So I just want to clarify something for that. And yes, I did screw up in the video saying when I had it on, when I was turning it, when the rear-end was turning left, it was turning left to steering. And I was saying that was bashing mode, not drifting mode. It had to go the other way. That was wrong. So I will redo the video because yes, I did kind of turn it the wrong way. You have to turn into the drift. So if the car is turning, if the car starts to drift to the left, you got to turn to the left. So that I get now. So I will redo the video properly, but I want to explain a couple of other things also about drifting. And that's what I want to talk tonight, especially about 4x4, 4x4 drifting. AZ Froggy is pretty good with the drifting scene. He's been in there and he's seen a lot of different stuff and he's tried all the modules. And he's actually got the radio link. And I believe you were supposed to finish testing it on your semi-truck, right?
Yeah, and I kind of had some issues with the way it sits. It sits too low, and actually the mud flaps were catching the ground, and it wasn't letting the truck move at all.
Okay.
So
yeah, with the drifting tires, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing some investigating, see what I can figure out that I can set up for rear wheel drive. Even though it might not be perfect, I might be able to do it with my Street Jam's all-wheel drive. I can change a couple things on that. So I
But
can,
it would be real cool to see a semi drift though. Like that would have been cool. But I know you got
Yeah.
problems with the tire size and things like that.
yeah, I've got a video of it. It's not the best. Maybe I'll
Okay.
do a short clip and I'll send it to you later on.
I think I've actually seen actual truck semi drift. I actually think
We're
I've
not
seen
talking
it.
about a real truck, Brad. We're talking about the RCs.
I know,
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about that. I'm sorry. Something I
Ar-
actually have seen in real life.
Nope.
I have too.
5-year-old.
RC talk, Brad. RC talk.
That must
One
be
of these days you'll get it.
Yeah.
One of these days.
Oh.
So coming back to the manual and things like that, the manual, what page am I on here? Page 8. So let me show you the screen right now. I'm going to bore a couple people there for real quick,
Yeah.
but hey, it's something I want to do. It's my show and I'll do what I want. The RF7GS FG module, which is basically has a gyro in it also, talks about the, if I go to page 8, talks about the integrated gyro for professional car drifting can be enabled or disabled. So this one talks about drifting. So that's not a problem. The other one that does not talk about drifting is this one, which has a gyro inside, has just gyro. It does not talk about drifting. But the gyro in there is a gyro for drifting. Or you can actually do drifting because all those module, correct me if I'm wrong, AZ Froggy, but all those module that you buy for drifting are exactly that. They're gyros.
Yes.
And they actually correct your steering as the car turns, as it's moving. The gyro is actually pushing your wheels more or less, depending if you have more momentum into it, and the gyro actually feels it. That's why they're trying to say that your gyro should be in the center of your car, and also pretty much in the center, not or towards the front. Some people like it towards the back, towards the front. If you really think about it, when you swing something around, the longer your cord is, it's going to have greater momentum. But the shorter your cord is, it's going to go faster. So the gyro reacts differently wherever the car is, where it's placed in there. But what's interesting in there is that you do have settings on the newer gyro that there's a control pin that you can actually put on channel 3 that you can actually adjust your gyro on the fly.
Yep.
The gyros that you pay more money for. The Radio Link actually has that integrated in their gyro, in their receivers. So using the knob on the side, this is the RC4, which actually works the same way, actually has a knob. And I had this on here and I can actually put the gyro either at 0, disabled, or 50% or 100%. So while you're drifting, you can adjust your gyros on the fly.
Yeah, you can adjust the gain on it.
Adjust a gain or take away. So so it's easy to do with those gyros from Radio Link. Are they the most professional one? I don't think so.
No.
Even AZ Froggy agreed with me. They do the job though. For me, that's just a guy that just wants to have fun. Yeah, it's great. I do have another gyro that I paid $25. It's on its way from the US. It should be here next week or the week after, or maybe next month. Never know with the snail mail.
Next week is next month.
That's true. So we'll see how that's going to react or get, because I do want to do a test, put the gyro in there and actually enable mine, disable it, and actually run with the other gyro to see if there's a big difference in the gyro I'm getting. I know that you can get gyros that are worth $80 or even higher than that. So exactly where the difference is, to me, it's the fine tuning of those gyros that you can put.
Yeah, and the sensitivity of them to begin with.
Yeah, and you can make it aggressive, not aggressive. There's a whole bunch of different
Yep.
settings that you can do. I've been reading a couple things on them, and it's kind of interesting the amount of screw up you can do on those gyros. I don't call them configurating, but because for somebody like me that tries to configure one of those things, it's just gonna fuck it up. Because there's too much. For somebody that's a newbie like me, too much setting is bad because I
That's
don't know
why-
what I'm doing.
That's why something like this is good to get someone introduced to it.
Yeah.
Even with the fine adjustments you can do. But yeah, give me just a minute here. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Kurt,
It's like one turn could be too much and one turn less could be still way too much.
Yes. But
Kurt has a
now,
black cat.
but now I actually know why my Kyosho Rampage, every time I turn on the gyro on it, I was having issues. I was having a harder time controlling it because the gyro is actually set for drifting and not reverse. So if your rear end starts sliding one way, it has to slide the other way to correct the sliding. So it was not acting properly. So I got to check that. I got to open it up and check the gyro on that to see which setting it's actually set on. And now I can go look in the chat real quick, see who's there and what's going on in the chat. Sorry guys, I got into a rant and started
Shen
talking.
was asking for an invite.
Who was asking for an invite?
Shen RC.
Shen RC?
Hey, Green.
Okay.
No,
You finished your rant, Tank?
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah. I can talk about it a
Hey.
little bit more.
Mr. Ruddy, how you
How you
doing over
doing,
there,
sir?
mate? I'm just silent here, mate. Do not come on his live stream. I just stay silent on here, mate.
I always say if you don't have
I'm a-
anything,
I'm a
I
prop.
always say if you
I'm
don't
a
have
prop,
anything
brother.
intelligent to say, you shut up.
Yeah, whatever. Actually, can I just say something before you continue?
No, go ahead.
One of my guitar subscribers received something from RC Elf. Can you believe this shit?
nice.
Really?
Can you believe this shit? From my guitar channel.
This guy is getting around. He already talking to some guy in Italy.
Lunchbox, Black Edition, Lunchbox.
He is really moving quickly now. He's got a lot more people. Practically every video I watch, RC Alpha's hit them.
I mean,
What's this guy made of money?
I don't
He's
know
made
where
of
the
money,
guy's
this bloke.
gotten the money, man. I don't know. He's giving out an average of 4 vehicles per person.
Oh yeah. Wow.
if I'm right on who it is, the money means nothing to him at all. It's the joy.
Yeah, it's a joy.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's the
that's
joy of giving.
like that was like Denali,
He loves
Denali
the hobby
Underground.
too, and he loves the humor. And I think I have proof of it. But I will only bring it out if one day that he brings himself out that he's him. Then I will say my clues and stuff because I don't want to give them away either.
Fair
That's
enough.
So it's not Medic. Medic don't give a fuck about all
Fair enough.
I'm just trying to find where Shen sent me a message. I think it was
I
on.
have a feeling
There it is.
that he follows
Send
a
it
lot
to
of
his
live
messenger.
chats.
Yeah.
And I think he chooses when to give some people some things.
Nice.
Okay, sorry about that, Francois. My wife came home with groceries and all.
No problem.
How you doing, Brian Taffy? How you feeling, Taffy? Taffy's was in hospital. How you doing, mate?
It was?
Yeah,
Oh,
Brian
really?
Taff.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Yeah, I hope he's on the mend.
So,
I hope you feel better.
yeah, I feel better, Brian.
Yeah, get better, Brian.
Hey, Kurtz, Dennis.
Yeah,
You see, it gets to the stage when you're on this
Yeah, Brian,
stream.
better.
It gets to the stage when you're on Tang's stream that you actually got to say, people on the panel actually got to say hello to each other in the chat.
Nightbot, hello.
Hi, everybody in the chat. in the chat room that's not in the video.
Gurus, how you doing, Gurus?
Frank Dominic's asking if you could show your best drifter.
That's
My-
Dust Storm Dom. He changed his name so people know.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, that's Dust Storm Dom. Get on your Brian Taffy. Get better, brother. Yeah, let me see. There's one. How many people here I don't send invites to anymore? Kagan, not sending you one anymore. Kurt's not to you anymore. Lol, I might send you an invite. I don't know.
Jay, do whatever you want to do, man.
No
You want to
person knows.
hold invites hostage, you just feel free to do that.
I'm
I
joking,
get,
brother.
I get emails in the next morning
Kagan.
telling me that,
Kagan.
oh, RC reactivated, did a video last night. Oh, great, fucking, I didn't know about it.
Well, the one was
That's
at
all right.
midnight, so I
I
couldn't
don't-
join, and then
I don't-
last night, 10 o'clock, I meant to join, but I watched part of it.
Kagan. If you're taking it personally, are you? I'll drop down if you're taking it personally, brother.
He's not wrong.
I'll drop down. I'm joking.
What does that mean, drop down?
I'll get off the
Leave.
panel. I don't want to offend anyone. I was joking.
Oh, so was he. Don't get serious.
No. I know when Kagan gets serious. Trust me.
No, you don't. You can't see emotion through that
I
beard.
could see it by his Ned Kelly face, mate.
Did I miss something here? What's going on?
I think
Nah,
he's
it's all
not
good.
understanding.
It's all good. All good.
Jack made a joke, and I think Kagan didn't take it too well.
I dared stand up for myself.
Okay.
So you took
As long
it
as you don't fall
seriously?
down.
You took it seriously?
It
Kagan?
looks like you did.
All right, I'll see you later. I don't want
Yeah,
to offend
don't be
anyone.
like that.
Just say you weren't serious and just leave it. That's all.
Hey, Steve.
I wasn't serious whatsoever.
No, like I don't
No, I
know.
Sure.
I meant Jack.
How you
But
doing,
anyways,
guys?
Anyways,
hey,
All right.
Sean.
Stop licking me.
Oh, look at that. He's working on his monster beetle.
No, this is the Kyo show.
Oh,
I just
All right.
started
Okay.
like 2-3
Hey.
hours ago.
So let me go.
Francis.
So this is my best drifter that I have. And it's actually a 4x4. That's the only drifter I have. I did build another one with a TT01, but this is it. It's got a lot of weight in the front and in the rear. The guy actually set it up this way. And I left it that way because I think it handles pretty good with all the weight that he's got. And that's a lot of weight in the front. I got to take a scale out and actually weigh. Like there's a big chunk of weight here in the front.
Oh, you can
crazy.
count them.
Yeah, I
I
could count them.
He added over a pound.
I could count them, but there's like a quarter ounce, 7 gram. Yeah, they're all 7 grams, but like there's a bunch of them. But at the back, there's a little bit less. But still,
Holy shit. Jesus.
yeah,
You added another
That
pounder
must have
more
had
to
a
that
tire
car.
spot.
yeah, that's a bit much. I mean, I know the D4 does need a little bit more to handle decent, but that's a little excessive.
If you
I know you
remove
didn't do it, so.
everything from the rear and the equivalent amount from the front that you do from the rear, it'll handle slightly better.
but it's crazy. I don't have a gyro on this, but AZ Froggy told me to actually put the gyro on it and actually try it. And I probably will try it just for the hell of it to see what it actually does with a gyro on a 4x4. The reason is I want to know also actually what it is, but people tell me you don't need it. And I believe that you don't need it because this thing, once you get used to it, the way it actually drifts, the way the front wheels work and all that, this is a lot of fun. This is
Depends on your style of driving, but I agree with you. You do have to try it just so you find out for yourself. But I think you're going to go back to not having.
Okay.
Yeah, because that is set up already as a counter steer setup for the gearing and all. Because the pulleys, if you look at the jack shaft there at the spur, the two pulleys are a different size. So the front wheels will be spinning faster than the rear.
Okay.
I'm sorry, slower than the rear. I'm sorry, backwards. I'm thinking backwards right now.
So,
So-
there's a pulley here at the back, and there's a
Yeah, but
pulley
on the
in
jack
also.
shaft coming off of the spur,
Okay.
you see the two different size pulleys.
Yep.
Yeah, that changes it to a counter steer, so it'll handle differently. So it steers into it a little bit differently.
Okay.
No, I was right the first time. It is, the front will be spinning faster, so it'll help pull it along through there.
Yeah,
through the corner.
it is a
Then
little bit
comes
bigger.
Rhino, a lot of guys
It is a
don't
little
want
bit bigger, the wheel here.
So it's like what they have on the crawlers where it's done to the front.
To a point, yeah, it's the same
Yeah.
basic principle, but it's different on that. Excuse me, because of the way it does. But yeah, you can put the gyro on there to see how the car reacts. It won't help it, it won't hinder it, but you'll be able to see what the gyro will do through the corner.
Cool. But I'm going to set this thing down because it's very heavy.
Looks like homemade bumpers.
But
Yeah.
the other one that I built is this one. It's a TT01, and I started trimming the front wheel so I can actually have more steering. A couple more modification I'll do to this to. It's not the best drifter. I don't have the steering angle that I do on the other one, but I don't care. I built this for fun, and I built this to have fun and just to try to experiment and things like that. So that's going to be my 34 Ford Drifter, which now has the small little wheels that Easy Froggy gave me, but that's my drifter.
It still looks good with the side. It still looks good with the side view of it with those tires on it.
Yeah, but I find the wheels at the back are like getting
They are
lost in that
small.
big hole.
They are small, yes.
They fit nice in the front, but in the rear, they're a little small. But
Yeah.
those other wheels I have are kind of nice, but I don't want to try them yet on pavement. So we'll see.
3D printed ones.
How's that other hot rod? Oops, sorry, Keegan. How's that other hot rod coming, Tank?
The other hot rod that I'm actually building, have not done
Yeah.
anything on that one. I stripped it up and I just gotta, I guess I'm waiting for winter to actually go in my next door neighbor's garage. He's learning how to weld also. He just got a new chart to actually experiment on the thickness of metal and how to put his welder. So he's learning a lot of stuff. So I'm letting him learn. I know nothing about welding. He's got a very nice welder. He's got a plasma torch also. He's got a lot of cool toys on the other side. So
I got all those books here.
Oh yeah.
He's got an acetylene torch.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And once he learns all of that, how to do that, then it's going to be better for me. Instead of him learning on my stuff, I'd rather he learn on his stuff and experiment. And then I'll go see him, and then he's going to do a nicer job for me.
Yeah.
You're going to become skilled at different types of welders.
Well, yes, I want to try it, but I don't want to do it for a living. For
Yeah.
fun, yeah, but
You could make a very good living doing, believe it or not.
now you could.
Yeah.
But what I'd like to do is build some trailers. Like I find there's a lot of, it's a nice niche for the trailers, but it doesn't pay a lot. But if you can find a nice way to make one, and you can make some nice money with that.
I don't know, Joe's made some good ones and made some decent money off of them.
Oh yeah.
Right, Lyle?
Yeah, and still does.
He's got some nice ones.
Fixed. I have no idea why that broke. I didn't hit nothing hard today.
You could have,
the rear axle?
just landed on throttle on that tire.
Yeah.
And it snapped it and popped it.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't take much.
Went right back in.
A little bit of wear and tear on it.
Yeah, it went right back in. So
A lot of people are saying that the D4, you can actually just take the strap out, or the strap that goes to the front, and actually disable the front and use it as a rear wheel drive, right? Easy Froggy? No? No, Green Frog? Did you say no?
The belt.
Yes, you remove the belt.
That's the beginning of it.
Oh,
You
that's
have
the
to do more work to it.
Oh, really?
Yes, you have to change
You
the
kidding
knuckles
me?
to the IKPI knuckles. You have to adjust your camber and caster at the arms. You have to remove the front diff as well, so you get that weight off the front end.
Okay.
But
There's
yeah, there's
so-
more to it, and you've also got to get a different front sweeper steering rack, so it'll move out better.
There's so many things you need to do when you create a drifter, especially a two-wheel drive drifter, to actually perform good. Like some people were saying, when the wheel turn, one is going to be more sharp than the other one.
Yep.
But when the wheel turns, the one that is on the inside has to be flat to the ground. So as it turns, it does kind of camber a little bit, but you do have to adjust it that it's perfectly flat on the ground, but the one on the outside has to be is going to be on the edge. So when you turn your forward and facing forward, that's why the wheels looks like that by the time you're done.
You got the different camber, so you can have the correct acronym when you're going into the corners.
You know what I've noticed? What I've noticed with them is they also kind of pop up a little bit, and the suspension is kind of unloaded in the front a lot.
Depending on how you have it set up, yes, there's multiple ways you can set them up.
Mhm.
You can have anti-squat, you can have high squat, low squat. There's multiple ways to do it. And that will determine how the front end reacts as well on throttle and off throttle.
But on the 4x4, there's less of those things that you have to worry about, as far as I noticed.
To a
compared to
point,
the two-wheel drive.
you do still want a decent Ackerman, and you want a good contact patch when you're drifting, no matter what. All-wheel drive is just a little more forgiving than two-wheel drive is in that respect.
And I was watching a video. It was on RC Sparks' video. He was talking about a guy, and he was building it. And he was telling how to set his, and about the wheel turning more, and then the outside wheel. And he says those wheel, the pattern or whatever, has to meet in the middle. But I'm thinking, well, it can't, because when you turn the wheel, anyways, in my head, it makes no sense.
For instance center, like when you're doing for a drag racer, when you're trying to get traction, you want the arms, the control arms, to meet at an instant center or an imaginary center on the vehicle at a certain point, so you get optimal traction.
Yeah, and he was saying if it's off, it's going to kick out on you. You're going to do just tailspin if it's off.
Yep.
So there's so many things to think about when you're getting into the professional scene.
Oh, yeah.
I guess it's just like any type of professional scene, like even racing for oval racing, or racing for dirt racing on tracks. You do have to learn all those little tuning tips and little tips and tricks of the trade. So, but I find that on the racetrack, people keep those secrets to themselves. Compared to the drifting world, more people are more open to share it.
Depending on the group you're with and all like that. There's some groups with the drifting, some guys, you can ask them, what are you running? They won't tell you a thing. They'll say, I'm running this chassis with these wheels and these tires and this motor. That's it. They won't even tell you what servo they have, what gyro, if it's programmable, anything. Then again, there's others where, what do you want to know? Okay, here, this is what I've been doing. Try this, see if this works for you. Super G Drift, Shane did a write-up on the basics on getting your first rear-wheel drive drifter, on what you can do and how to set it up no matter what the chassis is.
Mm.
And it's a great read. It's a lot of great information. Same with, like John can agree with this, there's some guys in the racing world, they'll tell you whatever you want to know, others won't tell you squat. It all depends on where you're at and the level you're at.
You okay, Trail Crawler?
Go ahead.
Just asking Trail Crawler, you okay, man? Just saw you wiping your eyes and stuff. Everything all good?
Oh, I'm good.
All right, just check.
No, I'm good.
Matter of fact, any one of my cars at the track, there's guys that come up to my cars and go, what the hell are you doing now?
Okay.
They'll just pick it up and look at it. As a matter of fact, I got 3 or 4 of my buddies. They look at my car every week. They go, oh, you've been working on what have you been doing this week? Tinkering a little, and they'll pick my car up immediately and start looking at it. And I don't even care.
Yep. Now you go to somewhere like the Chili Bowl that a bunch of guys out here are going to be going to, and you're lucky if you can get information. What's that, Lyle?
I'm sorry, did you say the chili hole?
Yeah, that's what the race series is called in Oklahoma.
It's an indoor,
All right,
Indoor
it's an
dirt
indoor
track.
basically event, convention center that they put dirt and seats in there and they race sprint cars. They also
Right.
do RC cars there too.
Oh, they do the 1-to-1s and the RC ones?
Yeah.
Big place.
Yeah.
It is.
Well, when you think about it, you got 200 or 300 1-to-1 race teams inside this building, plus the track.
Yeah. Yep.
That's kind of cool. Just real quick, just say the participant in the chat. There's Bob's RC. How you doing? Brian Taft, Dominic's RC, Kevin Gibbs is there, Kurt's RC's there, Sean's RC Adventure is there, Shade Tree RC, Thomas, Donnie Jr. and Trail Crawler RC's there. Curtis D just showed up. How you guys doing?
Out.
Meow showed up.
How the heck did you write shout out there, RC athlete?
Out.
Shout out?
Spot out.
Spot out?
oh, it's caught up, okay.
Wow.
I didn't know how fast it could catch up. I'll get you a bunch of different.
We love you, Lyle.
Out shout.
Out shout? See, RC Master did it properly. You can copy paste his answer. Copy paste his answer.
And proper spelling? Who knows
yeah.
how to spell that?
Shop out. Out shop.
You make this so complicated.
And meow out.
Shout out.
And I properly put your name in under your face.
Hey, look at that. Finally, fucking 2 months asking. Finally.
You know you can fix that yourself in your Zoom account?
No, I don't.
No, okay.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
I'll
Enter.
Basically,
Well, I
when
don't
you
deny you can, but he's assuming I know something.
Yeah.
basically you hit the link and it pops up. What do you want your display name to be? And you just type it in there and hit OK.
Who's Link and why do I need to hit him?
It must be a Zelda thing.
Once it's set up, you don't have to do it again generally.
So I got a notification about 10 minutes ago about Lyle uploading a video about his 6x6.
Well, it wasn't 10 minutes ago.
30 hours ago. So go see it because Lyle broke a truck. Yep.
Yeah, really well, too. Right here.
It's an oucher. You will cringe watching it.
Yeah, it's an ornament now.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
Here's a bag of fucking parts I need to fix it. Sorry about my language, but yeah.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
I
I
do
just
see
got a bunch of
Traxxas
parts
on that
too.
bag too, so.
I got a bunch of parts
And
today,
hard
too.
bar comes in this bag.
Wow.
Jeez.
I broke the pan hard bar, and I need to buy this bag of
So-
wheel wells and other parts just to get
Rim
that.
mounts.
So why can't you build one? Why can't you just take rods and rod end to build your own panhard bar?
Oh, it's the link, the mount for it, not the link itself.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
the
the-
mount?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you couldn't have got a metal one.
And on the
Where-
TRX6, the mount is actually on the wheel well. It is not a separate piece that bolts to the frame. It is actually molded part of the wheel well. So I had to buy a fucking set of, sorry, I did it again. I had to buy a set of wheel wells in order to get that part.
I guess because they had to stretch it forward enough.
One fender missing.
And a new axle shaft.
Okay.
Broke that too. New set of chubs, because I broke a chub.
Wow. You did it good.
She said she broke her
And I'm
chub.
gonna gear it down 2 more teeth. There
you go.
It was too fast.
Wait a minute. That's axial. You're going to put that in the Traxxas? It's going to get sick.
And I don't use
You're going to change its DNA.
I don't use Traxxas pinions. Traxxas pinions are garbage. There used to be a hashtag back in the day, like 10 years ago, when Instagram first started here in Calgary, because we were running mainly axial pinions, and nobody had a problem with them. But axial didn't have anything lower than a 9-tooth. So we wanted they didn't have anything lower than an 11-tooth. We wanted a 9-tooth, and Traxxas was the only company that made a 9-tooth pinion for a 32 pitch. So we were buying those, and you had to buy 3 or 4 at a time because they were garbage. So the pinion wouldn't break teeth; it would actually split like a clam. It would open up, and it was always right at the grub. So the hashtag became "cracked at the grub."
There's a reason Axel doesn't
Oh,
make
dude, what happened to your truck? Cracked at the grub.
weak point.
Weak point.
Not yet either.
Jack left.
Was
Okay,
that
Tighten it
Brad?
more,
Oh, yeah.
over tighten it. Would it crack
Was-
when you're tightening it down? Or
No, just
run-
driving along. Cinch it up as per normal. You get like I usually run our Robinson Racing pinions is my go-to. But if you can't find them, I'll buy whatever's on the shelf just because I need one. And yeah,
Okay.
Traxxas are like made out of carbon or something. They're so brittle they can't take a beating. If you're just crawling, great. But if you drive like an idiot like this guy, you need something to take a beating. And Traxxas pinions are not that. So yeah, my number one is Robinson Racing, and then below that is Axial. And if I have to, I'll buy a Traxxas. But yeah, Robinson Racing over there.
Yeah. Okay, sorry, I stuck in my face before.
You still explain stuff well enough. No worries.
I tried.
I didn't get to eat earlier. I
Um,
was out and about.
every now and then I like to play the teasing game with you guys. I don't do it often because I don't buy a lot of stuff. I'm just gonna turn the camera a little bit this way, and then I'm gonna remove the TRX6.
Oh,
Oh,
FMS.
oh, he's got his
Ooh.
boxes.
I'm gonna put it back.
oh, you're not nice.
He got
I'm
his
getting
boxes
something
from his
tomorrow.
distributor.
Well, I got 2 of them. 3 of them are coming, and 2 of them showed up today, and I guess the other one's supposed to show up tomorrow.
Rock
Yep,
Hobbies.
They got
Yeah.
that square body, I think, out recently. It's pretty sweet.
Mhm.
Square body Chevy. Really
Yep,
scale.
that looks really good. Now, hopefully, if they come in tomorrow, I'm gonna get one of those DR28s,
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah.
The DR28.
the 28 scale drag cart from Associated.
Drag car in 28 scale.
Yeah.
It was announced about a month ago, and they're hitting shelves slowly this week.
And a lot of people are jumping in it to actually start them drag racing. It's
Yeah.
I'm extremely curious about it. My main number one curiosity is how do you keep a 128 scale straight if it's a drag car? They're
That's
usually
what I'll
so-
find out.
They're usually so sloppy and slippy to keep it
Yeah.
in a straight line.
That's
I'm
what I will
really
find
curious
out.
to see how that goes.
Little
know
tiny
what
type.
I wonder how long the track will be since.
You know what I used to say when we used to race lot cars?
28,
I say
28
it's fair for everyone that has to run them.
I want to know. I want to know what 1320 is in 28 scale.
we
I'll
we
look it up.
we calculated it the other day, but you can calculate it yourself if you have a piece of paper and a pen. But we did talk about it when they came out.
Math.
We
Would it
figured
be
out how
20
long it was going to be. I think it was like 48 feet or
right?
something like that.
Something like
Was,
that.
was it that long or was it like 38 or
No, it
something?
was 40 something. I remember that.
Oh, okay, 42.
42, 44, something like that. Something along them lines.
Swampers RC says can't go wrong with Robinson Racing.
No.
I bought some of their pinions.
I just
I got
wish
the
they
spur gears kicking around my house everywhere. I love these spur gears. I will never use another spur gear. I love them.
Yeah, but those are metal. They're not
Robinson
plastic.
Racing.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it is Robinson Racing, Brad.
I wish somebody would make the gears for the diffs for the 2-wheel drives.
Right?
You
That would be
mean,
nice.
metal gears for those?
Yeah.
No, they are metal gears, but I annihilate them so often that it's not even funny.
That's 'cause they're
Have you
Traxxas
destroyed
gears.
the new one?
What's that?
Have you destroyed the new one yet?
No, that's still a work in progress.
Okay.
I threw a 4.5 turn on it, so
Shouldn't be long.
It didn't break.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
it's just screw up a spur, but
Well, that might have been previous that I didn't realize. I think that's what it was when I stopped racing it. That's what it was, and I forgot that I hadn't changed it or fixed it yet. So, but I had the
Could be.
part, so it didn't matter.
Yeah.
So who here has drifters?
Yo.
Not it.
Okay.
Just drift tires on a
Not
four-wheel drive.
it.
Drift tires on a normal car. But you've all tried to drift a regular car or a
Yes.
4x4 or
Stampede
whatever.
all the time.
At
Yeah.
least in
I
one form or
drifted my
another.
mad van.
Drift car.
Yeah.
Yeah, drift a mad van.
The felony.
Yeah.
That's what I like about some people. They try drifting anything. It's fun. It's neat. It's funner to drift a real drifter. But also it's interesting to try to make other things drift. But a lot of time I watch somebody's video or somebody watch my video and they say, hey, that was professional drifting. And I'm there looking and thinking to myself, no, that wasn't. It was just sloppy sliding. That's what I call it. You're just sliding. Because a good drift is a controlled drift, which means you're actually want it to go where you want it to go. It's not trying to make it slide. You're actually trying to control to go to a certain spot and hit that little bell at the corner with the rear and get into that spot for parking. That to me is drifting. It's not having fun. So what I do is
flipping
not
point with the front and the rear at the different points. Yeah. It's a challenge.
Oh yeah.
One thing that's fun to do is the parking challenges.
Parking challenge.
Yeah.
Like parallel parking and stuff.
Yep. Where you put up 2 cones, cans, whatever,
Oh, yes.
just a little bit longer than the car is. And you've got to come in and park right in there,
Yep.
lined up perfectly, not touching anything.
Well, some people actually been doing that on YouTube. Is they take their RC cars and they put like 4 of them in a row, like a real car would be parking on the side of the road, and then they try to park right in the middle of them.
Oh yeah.
Kind of cool and fun to see when they succeed, but it's also fun to see them miss. So the bloopers reel is also fun.
Dude,
Yeah.
if you go back and look at my old drifting videos, they're nothing but bloopers.
Nothing but
Our
bloopers.
coolest trick was trying to do a 360 at the crossroads. That was it. That's about it. When you go through the crossroads, you got to do a 360. Other than that, just try and complete the course without crashing.
Okay.
It works.
Well, Tank, you have to go watch the old Drift 44 videos.
Yeah.
The Drift 44 videos. What are those?
It's a channel.
Oh, yeah?
He stopped about 4 years ago, I think.
Yeah, they came out just after the Jet 43 video.
He's been doing it for a long time. He does a lot of that stuff. He's actually done stuff for commercials.
Yep.
Big Head says, me, I have a Prius. I do the electric slide.
Oh, you really went there, Big Head. Oh, that was bad. That was bad, but good. I'll give you that one.
Usually every race weekend I try to drift,
Okay.
but it's more like a power slide.
Yeah.
Yeah. My Vortec, I put drift tires on it, but I also drift it with rubber tires at about 50 miles an hour.
Yeah,
It's
that's
more
a
of
power slide.
Or a
Just a
fishtail.
controlled power slide.
Yeah, it's still a power slide.
Yeah, the type of tires, sometimes you get a rubber tires that you can actually drift with it. Like my son's Ferrari, LaFerrari, for some odd reason, that Tamiya does not want to drift because those tires are so sticky, it doesn't want to drift. But my other on-road car drifts like crazy, and it's got rubber tires. It's nuts. So I told my son I was going to find him some other rubber tires so he can actually have fun on the street, but also drift with it. So
Or more power.
All has to do with the compound.
Yep.
That Traxxas hot rod you got, Tank, drifts pretty good. Well, crazy, if you could probably get a little bit better with it.
it's okay. I can't wait to see who's going to come out with drift tires for that because the tires are much bigger. That's the Vortec.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the
Um,
new
You
one.
were doing donuts real good, so it must be a good Drifter.
Yeah, I was
too.
doing donuts, but it hooks too much. The tire compound has too much hook to it, so it actually is hard to get it to drift. But throwing a car into a donut spin is easy to do, but to do a controlled drift with it is a little tougher for that.
I'd be surprised if
Yeah.
Traxxas have the tires out already. I know the 2.0 had drift tires available, 3 different colors anyway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Green, orange, and chrome.
Yeah. There used to be a company that made a 2.2 drift wheel and tire setup. You can still find some on Amazon and all like that, or eBay. Those would work good on that for the height to fill it up, and you could also get a pair of those for the back of your 32. They're just harder to find.
G Greens is asking, Frank, are you going to drift your hoverboat? I got a boat that I created. It's got a car chassis under it, but no, I don't think I'll do a drifter with that. I do want to make it float though. That's my next thing that once I start working on it again is covering all the electronics and then making a wheel well and making sure I can actually put it in water anyway.
Just drive it right
Seeing
in
that
there.
slide would be cool.
Yeah, but the wheelbase is way too short on that thing. The wheelbase is like it's a 1/18th, I think it is under the for the chassis. So it's in near the back of the boat. So seeing it drift, I don't know.
It'd be funny.
It would be funny, but I got to look for wheels for it to drift. Maybe the drift wheel will fit on it, but usually the wheels are a little smaller.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I might
that's
check.
like trying to drift these.
Yeah.
The old X mod, because they have the 4-wheel drive setup and you
Yep.
can buy the drift tires and they are hard to drive like that.
It is. It's very hard, but it's fun.
Oh yeah.
Was that one
I
of
got-
Z mods?
No, X mod.
Oh,
X
X mod.
mod.
Okay.
Holds on.
He's got the Evo right there.
So Shan, what are you
that's-
working on?
Probably one of 15 bodies that I've got for it.
Got more than that.
This is the Sand Scorcher.
Oh, that's the other kit that you got from the RC Elf, right?
Oh, not the Sand Scorcher. I'm sorry. It's the Beetle. It's the same.
Sand beetle or something like that.
The
Monster Beetle.
2014 Beetle, it's called.
Okay.
He has the monster beetle, but he's not.
That's a
working on
metal
it yet.
frame and all that for the Kyosho.
Oh.
That's nice.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
nice.
It's beautiful.
I got-
They have beautiful chassis.
Nice.
It's heavy, but it
Yeah, that
works
looks
really
cool.
good
Cool.
because I have this one here. I got my computers in the way, dumbass.
Nice.
I got
that's-
this one here. It's the same chassis.
Okay.
And this is like the best vintage buggy I think I have. That's 2-wheel drive. It's like built so nice. And the suspension works good for the time it was made.
I'd love to get a Kyosho, but they're too friggin' expensive.
They used to be
That one's
low.
230
Everything got-
US.
Now,
This one ain't that bad. I think this model, the buggy one, I think they don't make it as much because more people, I think, get it. Or they stopped making it, but this one ain't that bad.
now, if you tell the RC Elf to send me an email at thetankrc@gmail.com, I'll build one for him and I'll put a little elf inside in my build.
I'll do more than that.
They make these
Frank,
little metal gears now for brushless.
Oh yeah.
Frank, that Scorpion is the cheapest of those models. It's 230 US.
Oh, that's like $500 Canadian.
Oh, I'm
Unfortunately.
sorry, it's $500 Canadian.
Anyway, guys, I gotta run. I got a busy day tomorrow.
Oh,
right,
thank you
Randy.
for stopping by, Randy.
Bye, Randy.
Hey, guys.
Hopefully we'll see you at the skate park sometime with your RCs there. It's always fun to see you send it in the RC park.
Bless you,
I'll
Lou.
probably do that in another week or so.
Seems that last.
And I doubt Basher Boy will show up tonight. he's got to leave for home early in the morning.
Kevin Gibbs says somebody needs to put a diver as a driver and build an underwater crawler. That would be a sweet video.
Have them in a
I got almost a video coming up like that.
Have a
I
long
think we're looking, I think we're looking Lyle's direction on that one.
Oh, what?
Duckman and Beanfield.
That's a
going
video you
swimming.
could do, RC athlete.
I'm sorry. I was texting with a friend again.
Okay.
Hopefully you read that email I sent you.
Yes. So
What was the
Kevin
question?
Gibbs says somebody needs to put a diver as a driver, like a scuba gear diver,
Yeah, I get it.
yes.
into and build a underwater crawler and do a video with that.
You're right. It does sound like me.
That's
No
why I said
hesitation
that, Lyle.
whatsoever.
That's why I said I'm looking Lyle's direction for that one.
Yeah, that's
And you have to have a
I'm gonna
camera
do
that's
the D110. Right away, that's D110.
D110.
Yeah. It's one of my heavier trucks. It's almost 9 pounds. This guy right here is the heaviest at 9 pounds. And but I don't think the D110 is as heavy, but it has nothing on it that floats, and it has a driver, which is
Yeah,
right now.
that's the main thing. If you build a truck that actually goes underwater, you got to make sure that you open up the windows because you got to let the air out of there, or else it's going to make it float.
Oh, I'm aware.
Like that's the most part that a lot of people don't get is when they get in the water and all of a sudden their truck starts to flip over. Well, that's the air bubble that's caught in your truck.
Well, you
That's trying to
usually
get
don't
over.
flip over. If you flip over, it means you have your truck is too light for your giant 2-tube balloon tires. If you have a body that collects air, you start to float and lose traction. And you sit in the middle of the frickin' pond and your front end slowly sinks down. That's what happens when you have a body that's not vented. But yeah, I know how to build a truck that subs. Damn right I do. Thank you.
That's why we're looking your way.
Yeah, I got a few ideas.
Yeah.
So
Fuck, I'll
once
do it
you
with 1/24th if you want.
So once you find that little scuba driver, make sure you name that driver Kevin Gibbs.
Yep.
And
I
you're
don't
going to
know
say in
if
your
I can-
video, Kevin is going for a drive.
I don't know if I can do a scuba diver that is not named Scuba Steve. I think it's
Yeah, right.
Steve.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
There's
Well-
some kind of law about that, I'm sure.
Okay, let's say you do that. You put two scuba guys. One is Scuba Steve and Scuba Kevin Gibbs.
Scuba Steve Kevin. That'll be
No,
the
you
name.
put two drivers,
Steve Kevin.
not two drivers, but a passenger and a driver. You
I
could have
just
the whole
have one
family in
there.
there if you want.
I'd have like Scuba Joe and Scuba Bob. They have 4 people in the car.
Passenger's got to be a chick. Passenger's either got to be a chick or a dog.
Well, he could sit. The dog could sit in the tail area.
Now you're just making it weird.
One thing I don't know why nobody came out with it yet, especially for the drifter or for on-road cars and things like that, is what Jack made many years ago. And I can't remember where he got some people were doing that for the camera. He took a chair leg or the wheel that you get on the chair and he took the wheel off, flipped it upside down, put a bar on it, and you put a GoPro at one end and a weight, and you weigh it so it actually balance each other. And you put that right in the center of the RC. And when you're driving, that camera slowly goes around. So when you're doing donuts or whatever, the car spins faster than what that is. With today's technology in 3D printer, why somebody hasn't 3D printed something like this is beyond me. Like,
Probably because they haven't thought of it.
That's just a G-Force camera. I've seen that on one of my favorite YouTube channels that for some reason, not a lot of people know this guy, but RC Life On. His name is Simon. And he's in Sweden. One of my favorite RC guys. And not a lot of people follow him. And it's so weird. I love him.
but I want to design one because I know that for real cars, when I was at Infocom a few years back, somebody made one for the real cars, and it's much bigger one, but it actually had a fin on it to catch the
Yeah.
wind. So when you're going forward, that wing stayed at the back of the car. So no matter where you were going, the car was always following the momentum where the car was going, which was really cool. But you could take that away and then it actually flipped. But
Yeah.
doing that would be so cool, and you could adjust that wing to go off to the side. You could do all kind of different things. So
The
Danny,
RC
you
dri- or
have
the
like-
real life drifters use those things all the time. Samet, Adam LZ, they actually use those in Formula Drift to follow the cars around. So yeah, that's a common thing out there in the real cars.
I've been around in 1-to-1 for a long time. Yeah.
Hey, Brett, Danny Hune has something similar when he does some of his vehicles.
Yeah, he does. He has designed something. So
We're even allowed to speak about that guy. I'm pretty sure he's on another level from all of us.
yeah, but he's done some tutorial videos and all that are really good, and they're very simple to follow. I mean, I can even
Have
follow
you
them.
done any of them?
Not yet, because I don't have the materials to do it.
That guy is another level. He is
Yeah.
insane.
Who, Danny Hune?
Yeah. I've been following him for so long, man. So many years. I just
the ideas he gets,
blows my mind.
but those figures that he uses for those builds, did you ever check how much they're worth? They're freaking expensive.
Some of them, yeah, the real ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really
and
ones.
he mutilates them. I saw him cutting into them and everything.
Oh yeah, he does. But
I said that. I commented like that to him. You really are brutal to your.
but the final result on that is just amazing. It's just crazy.
Oh, yeah.
But in drifting, what the drifter do with their cars is really cool. Not in comparison, but to what we do in the scale truck nowadays, meaning lights and all the stuff that they put now on drifters to make them look good, like all the smoke package they do. Some of them actually have smoke and fire coming out, and they use lighters. And it's electronic from the lighter that actually, when you let go of the gas and all that, it's all the
backfire
electronics. Hey?
Backfire unit.
Backfire unit. And it actually shoots a real flame at the back. That's kind of, wow, that's neat.
They also some actually have actual moving parts like doors, hoods, trunks.
Yeah. So it's really neat, the next level of what they do, which is almost the same thing that we do in some of our crawlers, or what we call a dollhouse crawler. The one that have opening doors and opening windows, just like the one that Sean's building. It's got so many options. It's cool. It's neat.
Yep, they're nuts. That's what gets me with a certain somebody that does a show about scale stuff. Talks about everything, including drag racing, which isn't really a scale looking deal. And yet he won't talk about the scale drifting at all.
Mhm.
Even to put out there what products are new, whether he runs them or not. So, yeah.
But it's just like the body and the details that some people do in their body. Like this,
yeah.
This is a nice body for drifting and all that, but this is plain. This is plain Jane. There's no fancy drifting stickers and but the paint job that some of these guys do, it's not a sticker, it's actually in the paint. It's just mind-blowing, the amount of details that they do in those cars.
Yep.
It's crazy.
You know, I watched some videos from that Dragon RC back before he got real popular with the steering servo setup for the steering
Dragon
wheel.
Wing.
What's that, Kagan?
Dark Dragon Wing.
Yeah.
Dark Wing Dragon, yeah.
And he took a perfectly good Lexan body, cut the doors out, cut the hoods off, cut the rear deck lids out, and put everything on hinges. Made Lambo doors on a couple of them. I mean, they look really good when he got done.
There's an Asian kid who does that too.
Yeah. If Guru is in the chat still, or I don't know if he's on here because I don't have it on Brady Bunch. There's a guy in Vegas, David Labelle. He does amazing paint jobs and detail work on his drift bodies.
Oh yeah.
I mean, blows your mind. And he does it. He's done, I think 1 month he did 4 different bodies just for himself, just because he wanted to do them. And the detail on them was outrageous.
Yeah, I'm getting the Vanquish, the new Vanquish truck next week.
Uh-oh.
The Phoenix.
Yeah, one of my buddies is getting it, and I'm gonna build it for him. So I actually messaged him today, and I told him, okay, I'm building it, but do I get to paint?
I think I'm having some internet issues.
Oh, so do I get
So
to
what-
paint it also? So he said, sure, like do whatever you want. So I'm thinking I'm going to try the patina look on it. And if I screw it up, I'll just paint over it and paint something else. That's what's nice about the patina is you can repaint over it and try different stuff. So I'm going to try the salt trick. I'm going to try a whole bunch of different stuff on it. So it's going to be interesting.
Exterior paint job.
Yep. Make it look old and not
You
new.
make a big mess with the salt.
Yeah.
Hey, Tank, do they have any ready to run drifters?
Yes. Yes.
Tea,
You can buy them. You got to be careful in the sense that how much you pay for them, because some of them are
You mean
about
like Traxxas?
No,
Oh,
no. RMX is one that you can get. What the heck is that name again?
MST.
MST. MST has a whole bunch of them, but they have different ladders. Like you can pay $5,000 for ready to run from them, but it's crazy
Holy
the stuff
mackerel.
there's on it. But that not the same
Yeah.
car, but the same platform you can get maybe for 300 ready to run, or 350 US, something like that for ready to run. So there's a big gap of pricing in the ready to run for drifters. But if you're going to get one, try to get one a rear wheel drive, and that's the one I'm trying to get right now. I can pretty much get one anytime, but there's priorities I got to put myself into, which I want to get the Porsche. That's the next one I want to buy. I still got to finish paying one of the truck that I got on kind of a layaway. I got to finish paying that, and then I'm going to think about getting a rear wheel drive, a true rear wheel drive drifter. So that's my next one I'm going to be getting.
Hopefully you'll
Queen.
have the grasshopper before then.
Maybe, yeah. Hey, Queen Crocs, how you doing? Magnified's in there. Yes, Mst Rmx. AZ
can we
Froggy's
see
in
one
the
of
chat.
them?
Hey,
Can we see one of them?
yeah,
He
I
wants
can
to
pull
see the
one up.
MST.
Hold on, let me put
Yeah.
this guy away.
They have a variety, from all plastic to carbon fiber. to
M-
aluminum.
MST also makes good crawlers.
Oh,
Yokomo's a
man.
good brand too.
Yeah, Yokomo's another nice one also.
Yokomo's expensive though.
Yeah, they have everything. Their motors and all of it's Yokomo.
Yeah.
I'm just curious to see what they look like. So
Well, it's there's a lot of rear wheel drive drifter that you can get. Some of them have mid motor, some have rear motors, some of them have front motors. Depending on who you talk, some people prefer having the motor in front. People prefer having their motor in the rear. People prefer having the weight in the front because then it makes it easier to spin around. But some people like having the weight in the back because you get more traction. Which one's better? It's a taste, I guess. It's whatever you like better. I guess you have to buy one to actually try it.
all right.
I think there's a
Sorry about
two-wheel
that.
drive that uses a shaft. Or belt.
They have the FMX for that and a couple other versions.
Yeah, but like I was just saying, a lot of people like having front motor setup or rear motor setup or mid motor setup. So there's a lot. And also in the rear, you can set up your motor higher or on the bottom, but
Yep.
pretty much in the same spot. It's really neat and cool, the amount of flexibility that you can do with those rear wheel drive drifters.
And it does make a big difference when you have a high mount motor or a low mount motor for the way the car reacts for the center of gravity and everything.
Yeah, I was just gonna go there.
Yep, it's crazy the way it does. I mean, just
Yeah, but
moving
they-
it that little bit right there makes a world of difference.
But it still doesn't flip over.
Stupid me, I was supposed to be taking pictures.
Oh,
When I had the bill,
I
I
forget
forgot.
that
and I'm
all the
like,
time
oh
too.
shit, oh well.
There's
guess
the
I'll
high
have
mounted
some-
motor.
I guess I'll have some skips.
Wow, look at them.
There's
So-
Basher Boy. What's up, Gabe?
so this one you can actually mount on the high, and I believe this one you can mount in the rear also, lower.
Yep.
So there's
Yeah.
2 different ways you can mount the motor.
Yep. You
I think
just
there's
flip it
3 on
around.
that one.
Wow.
Actually, no, there's only 2 on that version.
Is there only 2?
Yeah, that's the one I had before.
But when you look at the steering, look at that. This wheel is almost like 90 degree. It's crazy.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I see the steering now.
Yes, magnified, you can. You just don't get the steering throw that you really need.
But like
Ooh,
MST, you got so many different chassis. Look
Model,
at that. You
yeah.
got
Different
FXX,
models.
FMX, RRX,
Yep.
RMX, RMX 2.5, RMX 3.0. Like there's so many of them.
Triple
If it's-
X. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's a F, it'll be a front
Triple
motor.
XD.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
the
a real
FD
nice
front.
chassis.
And you can get them like this here. This is a kit for the Porsche, but my local hobby store has one here. That's I think it's $800 for this, but it's ready to run. It's
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
neat.
Yeah, that's 800 Canadian. It's about
Yes.
450 for the base kit, but the ready to run is about, I think, 6 for
Yeah.
one of
Yeah.
those.
So see here, the motor goes right in the front here.
Yep.
Should
And
have
it's a
picture
drive
with the
shaft.
motor.
It has a
Oh,
drive
look at
shaft,
that
yes.
steering.
Yeah, it has a
Cool.
drive shaft that goes complete to the rear.
That's just good for realism alone.
It is, but it handles completely different than the RMX.
I know, just like the XV01 handles differently than the TT01. The
Yeah.
TT02.
I mean, they look pretty stout.
Oh, they are, but in that thing right there, that is gorgeous up close. All the
Yeah.
aluminum and carbon fiber, that thing is just beautiful.
And I bet you it's $600-700 too.
That's at 700, close
And
to
there's a
680.
million
Yeah.
different bodies you
But
can get for 'em.
all the dust I'm gonna get on that running this on the street.
Diffuser. Look at the diffuser. You have a diffuser.
Yeah, just for you, for doing something like that, if you're gonna get something like that, just get the regular RMX 2.0 S, which is the kit. That way you can build it and put your own electronics in it.
And the tires must be hard plastic.
Yes, they are.
They
So
sell it
see-
ready to run for those, right? The cheap
Yes,
one.
you can buy them
brushless.
ready to
Yeah.
run. These are all kits, but I'm sure they have the
350 or
ready to run.
something.
I've seen them.
Yep, they do.
Yeah, there's an RMX ready to run,
Oops.
2.0 version, and looks like an FMX 2.0.
Yep, and they also have them as almost ready to run too.
Yes.
I can imagine the balance being so different on the front one with the shaft.
That's drifting's real big in San Jose, down where I live.
Triple X. What does Triple X look like?
Triple XD. Uh-oh.
It looks plain.
Yeah.
Sure is, huh?
Uh,
Give me triple Xs.
It looks big though. Oh. Triple XD.
Oh, here's
bet
the
you
ready
could-
to run. The RMX 2.0 ready to run. There you go.
yeah.
Close to 400.
Ah,
See
sorry.
that one, the red one.
Like them were already
Hi,
right.
Breeze.
Yeah, the Mustang.
I bet you could transform them to even work as touring cars.
That's nice. I like
Yeah,
that.
their BMW bodies too look pretty good.
Yeah, say that again though, Brad. What'd you say?
You could, it looks like you could also, if you really wanted to, you could make them, besides drifters, you could possibly make them run regular track duty.
No, you can't. They will not work.
Now this module goes standing up, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they have a funky setup. It sits right in the middle of the car, standing up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because one thing you got to be careful is some module actually you can lay them down, but some of them you got to stand them up.
Yeah, the good ones are the lay down type, like what I sent you as a bit, and then the Yokomo V4 and others along those lines.
Look at, they got the on-road cars there too.
Yeah, they have regular on-road cars that are not drifters, that they're a completely different setup.
They don't have one with a
Yeah.
front mounted motor with a shaft.
I don't remember.
That would be cool though.
there's so many different models. It's like if you're ready to pick one up, like which one do I get? The RMX 2.0, the brushed or brushless? I'd rather go brushless for a drifter.
Yeah.
Look at that, almost ready to run the ATR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tank, can I see one of the off-road cars?
Off-road? What do you mean?
Yeah, you
it
gotta go
says
down.
on-road, then
Bold
off-road. Go up a little bit,
Right
right
there.
there. I know it's about drifters tonight, but.
Yep, look at the
Oh,
rally.
yeah, yeah.
They have that Subaru in the drifter too.
Yeah, they do.
That rally car's cool.
The J45 is nice.
Right?
Yeah,
That body's
MST
sweet.
has some pretty nice crawlers.
I like the monster
that-
truck.
The WS, the Land Cruiser is very nice. It's got a very nice kit.
I like that J45 right there. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
MST's got a lot of nice stuff and their quality's right up there too.
Mm-hmm.
And some of it's reasonable, some of it's outlandishly expensive.
That's with everybody. I mean, I had at one time I had three D4s. I still got the D3. I had my D5. I had the
wow, look
RMX
at that thing.
and I had a Yokomo YD2.
But that
Out of
this
all of
one is
them,
a
I got
smaller
rid of the
scale.
Yokomo first.
That's a crawler.
I did say
Yeah.
1/10.
I think they use
Yeah,
metal
thank
gears
you.
and everything, practically all their cars. At least the crawlers have all metal
The
transmission.
crawlers, yes.
And this is the regular on-road cars.
Look at that
Cars.
front suspension. Look at that front setup on the TCRFF. That's interesting chassis design.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Lot
especially
of-
the way the
A lot of
on-
structural rigidity for front and rear, it looks like.
Because it's double wishbone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Interesting.
Like they have it set up just all for weight bias.
Yep. Yeah, we actually allow these in the mini class.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if they make a front wheel drive one though.
Yes, they do. They have one that can be front, all, or rear.
So
Okay,
those
Just
are
like
the
the
short wheelbase like
D3.
the M chassis.
They have them, yes.
like the one down and below the blue car. That is a front wheel drive.
They're actually, yeah, but they're all mini style. We allow front or rear wheel drive in our mini class. Just not all wheel drive.
It's interesting.
It's gonna have a LaFerrari body too.
Yeah. Hold on.
Got
Mama.
decent tire tread patterns.
Huh.
Got a good detail in that polycarbonate.
It's not
Yeah.
bad. Their bodies are not bad at all. Where you want to go, Mama? Which way? Where you want to go? Okay.
Yeah, it looks interesting.
They really made that Ferrari look good in that picture.
Yep. Oh,
Yours are ready to run for on-road.
yep.
nice.
S15 is a nice body, very nicely detailed for a Lexan.
But I'm not too bad they don't say prices on here for this one. I guess they got
Oh, look at that
orders.
purple metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
purple.
You don't want to know the price on those.
But they look good.
Oh, they
here-
look excellent.
Here's this one. The motor is completely in the rear for this one.
Yeah.
Like there's so many different setups for the drifters. It's ridiculous.
That'd be great for a Porsche to have the motor in the right place.
Yeah.
Yeah, or a Volkswagen Bug.
Put a Porsche body on that.
Yeah, would that fit? Would that Beetle fit on there, Tank?
Not that one, but it fit the
Minis.
minis. The other one.
The
the
minis?
on-road.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I know what some of those prices are for those things, and I know what some guys are selling a complete car right now with those chassis.
Yeah.
You don't want to know.
Chassis alone, $700.
There's something
Yeah,
about that
these
purple
cars
metal.
These cars are 4 digits.
The purple metal looks better than the red metal.
There's the Subaru Drifter.
Yep. And the purple is the way RMX usually, or MST usually does it. The purple is a lower run number than red.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's why when I had mine, it was really something that I ended up getting it. And I did get actually I got all my money back out of the thing.
Hi, Tony.
Good resale value.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Tank.
That's one thing with the Drifter. I find that you do pay a lot for it, but people know what they're worth. So when you're trying to resell it, you can get your money back a little bit because they don't look like the on-road cars. In other words, they don't look as dusty, so they always look clean, and guys are always like shining those things up. And as soon as they run it, and it's usually on a hard floor, so it's not on a carpet, so there's none of those dust bunnies that gets in there. So
Not as many.
Yeah.
And then like I did, I'd come home and blow it off right away with the compressor.
see you later, Swampers.
Later, Swampers.
Curtis D's in the chat, and so is Tony from CCXRC.
Frank's gonna get an MST sometime.
Trail Critter RC. Yeah, I do want to get the RMX 2.0. I think it is. It's the rear wheel drive anyways. That's the one I got my eye on right now. The local hobby store at 110 Hobbies, they keep every once in a while I see one in stock. He always tries to keep one in stock. So I'm just waiting for the right time, maybe Christmas. I'm just waiting for the budget to come in and get my hands on one.
What body do you want?
Body right now, I don't care too much. I don't know. Really don't know. I have lots of bodies here I can slap on there, but I'm not sure. Just to piss off my son, I'd love to get the
Lambo.
Lamborghini. No, Lamborghini.
Yeah.
The what?
The Lamborghini.
Oh, okay, the Lamborghini.
Yeah.
The Gallardo.
Yeah, whatever that one was there.
Gallardo or Centauro, I don't know.
Yeah. Which one is that?
I just got people
Two
all the time
girls
wanting
in it
this thing
from,
me.
got to put the 2 girls in it from Cannonball.
I like the pickup trucks.
Yeah.
This one here.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, Guru.
Hey,
What's up, Guru?
Hey, Guru.
Guru.
We're talking about drifting, Guru. Do you drift?
Nah,
You
I've been to
just
slide lines though.
Now, when you were there, do you remember seeing David Labelle? Older guy, long gray hair.
That's whose station wagon that was.
Okay. So yeah, you saw some of his highly detailed bodies.
Yeah, his boot,
Yeah.
What's his name? He got specially made chassis.
Yeah, the
Bilal, right.
Yeah. He's also got the Rhino that looks like a real car chassis. The Rhino Max.
I don't think I saw that one.
Okay.
They had all the Bilals out.
Okay. Yeah, he does some real wild paint jobs on his bodies.
Yeah, he had an old station wagon, but it had like rust all over it.
Yeah. And then he's got others that are fully detailed out with deliveries just like they are in Japan, where one side is, you read it correct, the other side is mirrored and it's backwards.
Oh yeah.
So that's the way they do it over there. They just run it the same direction. That way it matches completely for the lettering and all.
Hey, Guru, did you talk to the elf?
Yeah.
I bet you he's sending you something.
Nah, I switched it up. I changed the game. He allowed me to gift my gift to someone else.
Oh, good for you.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Good on you.
Hey,
I
Guru,
have a question. I
maybe me?
heard the brand name Rhino. I don't know it. Is Rhino a good name?
It's gonna be.
Say that again?
Brad, stop for a minute. What was that, Lyle?
I heard you guys say the brand name Rhino. Is that a good name?
It's called a Rhino Max Chassis.
Oh, it's not like a manufacturer style?
No, it's the name of a chassis.
Okay. I'm just looking at one of these boxes I got, and one of the descriptions says, Rhino bumper kit and roof rack.
Ah, yeah, no, this is just a chassis name for a drifter.
Because in the crawler scene, Rhino is a manufacturers of bumpers and other stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, well, one of those RCs has.
Okay.
Has a Rhino on it.
Yep.
Yes, and thank you, Brad, for the little, because I probably wouldn't have checked my emails for at least a couple of days.
Cool.
Yeah,
I
well,
wouldn't have checked
he
it
wanted
till
me to.
today.
He contacted me to talk to you on your video. So I bet you it's Brett who's going to get the car that he wants. He said it to Brett. Fighting buggy. Maybe we get the fighting buggy from RCF, man. Maybe he said he switched it up. He said send it to someone else.
Oh,
Yeah, because his her, his, her, him, her, the
They.
Martian, the alien, them.
the alien. I like that.
No, but they stated that they wanted to see me smile, and this would put a smile on my face.
Cool.
Seeing this person with a
Cool.
smile.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's gonna be it'd be great if it's Brett. He gets the fighting buggy he's always wanted.
Yeah. Doubt that, but anyways. Phooey. Still missing parts. Nuts.
Oh, call Tamiya. Do like Brad says, call Tamiya.
Yeah, 'cause I thought what I ordered had everything I needed for this last section, but I guess not. So I'll call them and ask them.
Brad, you got a hotline there?
But hold up. Oh, you playing with the blue, big blue.
Oh, you see it missing for a minute, huh?
Right.
It's right there.
Oh, I thought you was working on that.
I am. I just got the parts for it. I'm going through it all.
Oh, okay. No,
what-
we're missing is Sean.
What
Working
parts
on
were
this.
you working on or missing?
The top of the exhaust.
Oh.
Because I had to get the guard for it. And the way it showed with the part number is the top came with this. Well, I didn't get the top. So no biggie. I'll get a hold of them. Actually, I got, ow.
If you had a 3D printer, you could print one.
Yeah. I've been looking for the file for that, but they don't have it.
Oh yeah.
Where did I put that?
Hey Woolsey, how you doing?
Well, it looks like Steve's chucking along there.
Hopefully getting some pictures now.
Don't forget to take pictures.
Brad, you should be building some more of that chassis instead of waiting for them parts.
Yeah, build the rest. Go around it.
See, like
It's
how
only a
Sean,
motor.
look how
I don't
Shen's
like
RC
not
is
having a
working.
motor in it.
He's got a lot of big area and you can't lose parts. Everything is separated.
Work surface.
Work surface is nice.
Hey,
Yeah.
quit
Yeah,
rubbing
he's
it
got a
in.
big table. He's in his garage or something, or a basement.
Yeah, you ain't got to rub it in.
Sorry, Brad. I'm terribly sorry. Don't hold it against me. I'm just an asshole by
Yeah, someone could send me a table that's bigger to make things easier, and then I could
We're gonna
tear it
have
down.
get a foldable table.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah.
And you say a
That's-
4-foot
didn't you
foldable
say-
table won't fit in front of you, Brad?
What?
A 4-foot foldable table.
Yeah,
That
card
would be,
table.
that would be good. And
card
then I
table.
could put these, I could put my other tables aside while I do that, because these fold down to what I work on. And, you know, I try my best to work on these tiny little tables. I usually have to keep everything around me and, with things everywhere. I kind of like, oh, you know.
Sometimes more room isn't good.
The other night you were working on it, and then about 5 times I saw you with the claw trying to grab a screw or something that actually fell on the ground.
Yeah.
Like, that's not good.
I told him to get something with a magnet on the end in case
gonna
metal
get that?
falls.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Electromagnet.
That's guru.
Gotta be electro though.
Hero's got the
Yeah,
magnet,
it's easy,
the
man.
magnet step pointer.
Yeah, I have that too. I have,
Yep.
Yeah, I got one of those too somewhere.
here it is.
Anyone
Yeah, it's gotta be
remember?
electro though. It's gotta be battery operated, so he doesn't stick it to shit and then he can never let it go either.
This is a
anyone remember-
battery operated, my Gopher. I broke it, but I tried to fix it temporarily, so it still works.
Yeah, you got the bendable gopher.
Yeah, I got the one that does this.
Here's
It's
his,
modern.
Yeah.
oh, his
It
GoPro
actually
has the
supposed to
Yeah,
go
elbow.
it'll
like this.
take
There it
up.
goes.
Yeah.
Upgraded.
There's a bent, his elbow on it.
Hey
Degraded.
Actually, it
guys,
wasn't a bad $10 spent. I use it all the time.
I want
Brad
to
needs
ask you
an
a
upgrade.
question, guys.
Go ahead, Steve.
I put a Traxxas Servo I had laying around in this
That's the
thing.
first mistake right there.
I know.
Actually, it is.
It's a 2056.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No,
Oh,
it's
that one is garbage.
it's a-
2075 is trash, so I know the 2056 probably
Yeah,
won't
well,
have
this
enough.
thing's light. It don't have to pull nothing hard. It's like it's so light, the front wheels.
That's not the problem.
It's the amount of
It's the
punishment.
torque in that 2056.
It's not the
Yeah.
matter of torque. It won't take a beating. It won't take a hit.
Plastic
Yeah,
gear.
well,
First feeding me.
I don't think I'm gonna be thrashing this too hard.
I would.
I don't know. I'll leave it in. I got a 20 kilogram one, but I figured in this thing, it's probably not. What's the point of putting it in here, right? Too much
much.
torque for this thing, slow.
I put 20 or 25 in everything.
Yeah, well, I think the response ain't as fast, is it?
Yeah,
Is
they
it
had their
slower?
Response? Not sure.
For a buggy, I think you want something quicker. I don't even know
Yep.
what this one is. This may be slow. I forgot. It's so old.
Gotta make sure you have a good ESC too then though, because you can change the amount of voltage you can send to the.
Yeah, but that one is probably just a 6 volt. I don't think you
Yeah,
can
you'll
put
burn
higher
that one up
voltages.
at
Yeah.
7.4.
I don't think it matters what you put in these old vintage ones like this.
Well, not that particular servo, no, but when you upgrade, yeah, voltage is
Yeah.
important.
Once you upgrade.
Yeah,
I mean, I'd run a MKS DS 1009 or the 1210 in that. They're like
Yeah.
$37, metal gear. They'll take a beating, and yeah, they're not that much.
yeah. I got a couple metal geared ones. I have a Kyosho and them 20 kilogram ones, but and a few Horizon ones, but I figured I'll try this out first. It's not like I'm gonna be beating the hell out of the thing. It's like a classic old fashioned thing, you know?
Classic isn't terrible, because I got a classic that runs on 12 volts. It does like 1,000 ounces in a 110.
We're all becoming classics.
Well, it's probably better than them
Yeah.
old servos from the 80s. Remember
Well, it's a little
those?
bit better than a Traxxas.
The old ones. You had to run them back in the day, them real old ones, the
Yeah.
standard ones.
Oh, dude, I still got ones that are from the 80s.
Really?
Yeah.
They still work. Use them, right?
Yeah, yeah, they still work, yeah.
Oh, what's
Yeah.
Brad showing? What are you showing, Brad?
It's a 15 kilogram from Surpass.
Ship
I think
outside.
it's full metal. It's full metal gear too.
That would actually be better than the Traxxas one.
Yeah.
What are you
that-
putting
this-
that in?
I'm putting this in my fighting buggy because it's a heavier vehicle, so I don't go higher with my 2-wheel drives than a 15 kg.
Oh, I can't
So
see.
I have 12 kgs in most of them.
Should do
But
good in
Poor
that.
guy, this is what I
Put
run.
this in.
This is what
Yeah,
I
that's
run.
the one I got. I didn't put, I just thought for this thing, I wouldn't put that, 20
I
kilogram
got a
is that?
servo for you to put in there.
25, these are $15 a piece.
There, this is the one you need to put. This is
Yeah,
the one you
this-
put.
Put this one in there.
60 kilogram. I'll bend all the,
It'll
I'll
snap
bend all
every
the
time.
tie rods. Let me see what I got. I think I got one
Be
here.
like a pretzel.
The
The
15,
wheel's
20
gonna start to
servo.
turn. The wheel's gonna start to turn, and it's gonna stop when it gets to the rear.
Yeah.
The
It's gonna
fighting
fall-
buggy's servo that'll
form up
Full
like a
front
pretzel.
It's gonna fold onto itself.
There's a lot of die cast on my fighting buggy. That's why I got a little more powerful servo for it because it's heavier.
Oh yeah. Hey, Psycho 13 Garage, how are you? 907 Arctic is there. How you doing?
Look what I just found in the
What's up,
box.
guys?
Lots of servos.
This one's a 20 kilogram Servo. And then I got a Traxxas 275X.
Yeah, 75X
Yeah,
means it's got metal
4-1.
gears.
That's
Probably
metal.
board or
I
something.
got a, getting old, can't see, Hexfly HX1S.
You don't want to put the hex fly in there. That's junk.
Yeah, I think that came in a red cat.
Yep.
Then I got this
Yeah, you did.
Spectrum.
Oh, see, I
Spectrum
got a load of those,
S603.
Spectrum 603.
That would be okay.
Traxxas 20,
S603.
Traxxas 75 is your best servo.
And then, what the hell is this? S605.
Another
What
Spectrum.
that is.
I think,
Traxxas one's the best one you got, man. Sorry.
and then this one here is the last one I have. I think I took this one out of my Kyosho. Kyosho KS203. It's a synchro one, it says KS203 servo.
Meant to be. Kyosho, go right into Kyosho.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I should have put that in there. Dumbass.
Oh, that's a
90% of
Kyosho
ours is
buggy.
trial and error.
Hey, wait a minute, Dennis, wheelchairs and walkers. What? Huh? Wait, I've got both. What
I
are you,
could
what are you
always
talking
take
about?
that out.
Look back up to what Curtis Baker said.
What
Oh.
you what
How are y'all
you
viewing
all
the,
old geezers yakking about?
So I put wheelchairs and
Workers
walkers.
or walkers.
Whatever comes to mind.
holy shit,
Yeah.
I see everybody.
What's that,
I
Guru?
don't see the chat.
See you later,
Trying to
RC
figure out how
Master.
to see the chat, but I wound up seeing everybody instead of the little 4 people at a time up at the top. It
Okay.
looks like Hollywood.
Yeah, you're in
Squares
Brady
now.
Bunch mode now.
Yeah, Hollywood Squares. We're gonna tell our age.
Got a haircut. You got a haircut, Jake.
No, I just don't have my hat on today.
Oh,
Yeah.
it looks cut to me. It looks well manicured.
Yeah, Guru also got a haircut. Look at him.
Little polish.
No, it's
One.
not.
Nice and polished.
What's going on, Sir Jake?
I feel like working on something, so I figured I'd hang out with you guys.
Hey,
Cool.
hey, thanks for dropping in.
I
Yeah.
feel privileged now.
I don't do drifting, so I'll just sit and listen.
I think there's only one person here that used to do it drifting, which is AZ Froggy. I'm just kind of getting. Oh, RC Athlete, you used to drift?
Yeah.
I sent that in an email to you earlier today.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
He's,
And I said it on this video as well.
yeah.
You forgot.
yeah, but
I
you're
used to
old.
drift in
You're
and out of
old. The
consciousness.
technology wasn't.
You're
there
calling
when
me
you were
old.
drifting. Yes,
You.
I'm calling you old.
You're calling me old.
Yes,
You.
yes, I'm calling you old.
I joined at an awesome time.
Yes, you did.
How
Yeah.
many of these can you do?
Look at that.
How many of those can I do? Oh, right now.
In and out of
Let your pants come down. Hope you got a belt on.
Yeah, don't lose your pants.
Wait a minute. Let me try.
Ah, my
Let me try.
eyes,
Hold
my
on.
eyes.
He was doing those pretty fast too.
Look at Tank. Look at old Tank. He's working out.
Yeah, he's standing up. He's gonna fall down soon.
Ah.
Whoops, sorry. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. You need to see the bar. There's the bar.
Oh, there's a bar.
Oh, it
there's
pulled
the
it out of
bar.
the ceiling.
Wait.
Yeah, I was pulling the ceiling down.
If
Hold
I
on,
tried that, I'd fall.
Oh, my shoulders are gone. I have this shoulder right now. It's what's called a frozen shoulder.
Yeah.
I can't lift up
Old
my
man
arm more than
shoulder?
this.
Yeah, I know
The
that.
Old man shoulder.
Oh yeah.
Rotor cuff.
This one has been bad for years, but this one is
rotate.
just killing me right now.
Hey, Lyle,
Yeah.
Psycho Garage just asked you a question in the chat.
Warm now.
Can you guess what is my Amazon shopping cart tempting me?
Atlas 6x6.
Yep, guarantee that's what it is.
Yeah.
I fucking love my Atlas 6x6. If you guys don't have one, freaking get one. Less than 200 bucks and it's so worth the money.
That Atlas is cool as all get out.
Is that the 18 scale one?
And this is a very small thing about it, but it's something I really love. It's dull paint. There's no gloss. So when you open it up, it's dull. There's no shine. And for some reason, I just love that.
Yeah, Matt. Nice. Yeah. Especially on that older body.
18 scale 6x6, isn't it?
Say again?
The 6x6 is the one you're talking about. Is the 18 scale one you have?
It is. And I'm also just recognizing that for some reason, I actually had to ask Brad to repeat something because I couldn't hear him.
Old guy.
Wrap my mind around that right now.
That's because you're getting
Old
old.
guy.
You're getting old.
Yeah.
Oh, here we
Fuck
go.
you.
Oh.
Fuck you.
No.
Dude, you're like 2 years shy of retirement.
Brad's microphone's probably giving in.
I'm not even 55. I'm not even
Actually,
55. Freedom
nobody
55
listens
is
to him no
far
more.
away from me.
Frank's got like 10, 12 years before retirement.
Pretty sure. I'm just throwing this out there. If I'm going to give Tank
That one you're gonna let him
that would
retire.
be my
50 what?
53.
Oh,
Tank.
oh.
I was born in 65.
Make me do math. Fuck you.
The same year my brother
You're
was.
you're a
Yeah, he's
year and a day
55.
older than I am, Tank.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know your birthday.
Tank and I are the same age.
And my birthday's in December. So at the end of the year.
Well, that
Yeah,
helps so much. Do you think you can help me out?
So Shannon and Jim is the youngest.
No, Shen's my age.
I'm gonna be 52.
And I found out Green Frog is older than I am.
I think
I'm
Trail Critter
younger
is
than you.
probably the youngest here.
Yeah, I was good. Let's say I think Jake's younger than me.
Actually, I think Jake is.
How old do you think I am?
Ugh.
You're late 30s, early 40s.
I just turned 40 this year.
So you're my
Damn,
wife's
you're
age.
young.
Wow.
Still in the middle age club,
You
man.
go, Guru.
That's why I feel young.
Unfortunately.
You go.
He doesn't have to
Guru.
bring a cane yet when he goes crawling.
Hey, I resemble
My
that
God.
remark.
I almost resemble that remark.
No, I'm 50.
There, Curtis is just saying, can drift a power chair. Once we get older, maybe we'll be able to drift our wheelchairs.
See,
I'm gonna have the most awesome wheelchair ever. If I ever
I'm having
end
a
up
wheel
with one,
around.
I'm gonna build an amazing off-road wheelchair.
An
Amazing.
off-road
I've
wheelchair.
seen those.
With
I've seen
tracks?
track ones.
Yeah, with the
No,
track.
it'll have like it'll be built out of like 4 X-Max.
Nice.
see, my plan
But
is
it-
just to get an SCX6 that drag me to the
Well, there's
trail.
a lot of 70s babies in here.
That thing's also a bastard. That thing is fast.
I just want to, I'll just sit on it. And then when I get to where I want to crawl, I'll
Is that the
To break the
D12?
body.
It
Yeah,
does
that's
double
what
duty.
That mountain biker guy rode on
You're
it.
still weathering that
He
D12?
did it.
a little bit. I'm gonna where'd I put it? I'm gonna rust it up.
Okay.
Where did I put
So
it?
you get some of that stuff.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm actually thinking of doing the salt, try the salt stuff first.
I gotta
Oh,
take
you
mine
get it
out
all
of
over
the box.
place. That's gonna be a pain to clean.
Oh, your D12?
Yeah, I bought a D12 when it first came out. Like the first month it came out, I bought one. I opened it, did an unboxing real quick, put it back in the box, gave that one away at a crawler tournament I did because I didn't like the color. I wanted the white one. And then I got the white one and it's still in the box, never opened.
Mine's it's scattered around.
It's scattered around.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna have to get the van model just to go with it.
I will.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know what
like
I do with
vans.
it though.
Curtis Baker says he was born in 65 also. Cool.
My brother was born.
1969.
Am I really the baby here?
Lucky bastard.
Yes, you are.
are.
Maybe here. Yes, I think you are. You're still middle-aged. We're still all middle-aged people here.
I say I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
It's baby.
Okay, maybe it shouldn't be Sir Jake. Maybe it should be Baby Jake.
No, no, no,
Wait,
no.
that's it.
Jakey,
I'm good.
right on the end of it.
Yeah. There we go.
Crazy.
What is fast when referring to the SCX6?
Probably 30 miles an hour if it's spread. You like stuff to go 30.
At least
Well, there
20.
you have it, Mike Monroe. About 30 miles an hour.
Yeah,
That's fast for that something that size.
it is quick.
5 pounds.
Yep.
Yep.
Does anybody actually know this top speed of it? Where's
I
Tony?
haven't
He
clocked
might
it
I
yet.
was
I
gonna
don't
say,
have
where's
one near
Tony
me.
at?
Yeah, Tony's in
You
the
have
chat.
somebody like that?
I
Tony,
don't know if Tony
GPS
did a
that
speed
thing.
test, but
Nah,
I don't think.
Those are basher speeds.
Don't want it.
Actually,
Don't
speeds are
want
about
it.
50.
Actually, I have to agree with that.
Give me a crawler.
I actually have zero interest in that one.
Yeah,
Right.
SCX6, you don't have no interest?
Nah.
Neither.
Zero.
I'd like to
Too
see
big.
one.
Give it away for free.
Yeah,
I'm
I'd
giving
I'd
it
sell
back.
it.
Yeah, selling it. You get
I don't have room for
a
it.
cross RC and 2 elements.
Yeah.
Seeing it for cool factor, yeah. Driving it for cool
Right
factor,
away.
yeah. But owning one to actually go trail riding demands the size of it, the room of it is going to take in my trunk. When I get to a certain area, all the challenges have to be so much bigger for it to be challenging.
Brakes.
I'm a guy that runs tiny tires all the time. Like, what the heck am I going to do with a big truck like that?
Yeah.
Crazy.
I think it's totally focused on where you live, because exactly what Tank was just saying, he's saying he has to find obstacles. He may not have them. I got loads of them because I live right beside the mountain. Calgary is awesome. I have the mountain ranges, I have deserts, I have rivers. I got so many places to take a thing like that. But if you were to throw a Traxxas X01 or whatever that 100-mile-an-hour car is at me, nothing. I can do nothing with that car here. It's useless to me. SCX6, yes, absolutely. I can find loads of places to take it, but it's also worth 1.5 mortgage payments.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's the same price as an X-Max. Man, X-Max for that.
Pretty
much.
much.
I have an X-Max, but I think
X-Max
that's
is cheaper.
$600.
It's $100 cheaper.
Mhm.
In Calgary, he's got the prairies too to do.
I can do dirt wide open, but there's not a lot of places where you can get away in Calgary area driving an RC on the highway, because I've already been caught twice and they seem to be onto us pretty heavy, because anything that drives over 100 kilometers an hour, there's not a lot of places you can go where there's zero traffic in this area, because it's such a, there's an international airport. So even if it's 2 in the morning, where the fuck are all these cars coming from? Goddamn airport, because all the good roads are near the airport.
Understandable.
So unless you want potholes and uncontrollable shit that makes your car do this.
So Lyle, just so you know, you're probably still listening, but just so you know, I'm going to be turning 56. I'm 55 right now. So.
Don't buy it.
Don't buy it.
Yeah.
Is Dennis,
Yes.
do you have a VR4C Demon?
Yep.
Is that the one you had at the Urban Crawl?
No, that was the SU4C.
Okay.
The VR4C is a Lexan body, International Scout.
They sure have a lot of
The
numbers.
one
those
I
guys.
was looking at was almost like the Demon, but it was a hard body.
Oh,
There's
yeah?
Demon hard bodies too.
Yeah, they've got hard bodies and Lexan.
Well, this was a hard body, and it looked like it almost looked like a F-150. I'm gonna see.
Maybe a 350.
Like that?
Yeah,
That's the VR4C.
That's hard body?
No,
No.
Lexan.
No.
Lexan, but they come in hard bodies, right?
Oh, this, I'm about to say,
A molded grill though.
yeah. Okay.
Now you got a mixture of Lexan. A
Some
mix
of
of
the same
Lexan.
rims I have. Sorry, Brad. Some of the same rims I have, Dennis.
Now they got Lexan mixed with hard parts now. That's what's happening these days.
Yeah, they have the VR4C, the KR4C, the FR4C, SU4C, SG4C, SP4C.
Sounds like you're thinking of MST, like they got that long list.
A, B, C, D.
Yeah, well, Cross is starting
it's
to
AC/DC.
change they're changing the model line now. The Demon's going to be discontinued after this year.
Yeah, I saw that.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yes.
is my next truck right there.
That looks actually nice, this one.
I was just looking at that one, but then I like this
Yeah, that's
SU4B.
sweet.
That looks Unimogish.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That looks Unimogish.
The new D4.
Jay,
Yeah, the new
where-
JT4. That's a really, really nice piece that they put together.
And it's got portals.
Just noticing that.
Yeah, but like I said, it looks like a Unimog.
Yeah, but it's not a Unimog. It's a GT4 tree. GT4.
Is that single speed or 2-speed?
2-speed with locking diffs.
That kills it for me. I don't want the 2-speed.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
I actually, well, not to be defensive in any way, but I don't care about the 1-speed, 2-speed. I care if they put a planetary in it. I hate planetary transmissions.
Oh yeah.
Right. Got a planetary? I'm not interested. They're just too fucking loud.
Now, their stuff is actually quiet.
No, they're not. I've had 2 of them, and I've got multiple friends who have HC6s, HC8s, HC4s, the Demons. They're all loud transmissions that have the planetary. The planetary transmission. Everything else about the truck is great, but that planetary transmission, for me, kills it.
Yeah, what they did was that was probably the original line with the plastic transmissions. The aluminum transmissions are quiet. The newer ones that they just came out with, the upgraded transmission, the GR2, that is a little noisier because it has mod 1 gears.
They were dually coming out.
It's been out. It's going to be discontinued.
Yeah, it's bummed.
The JT, is it real expensive?
No, they're all under 400. I mean, under 500.
The JT4 kit is under 400. If you get the ready to run, I believe it's $429.
I do like their dually though. It's $369.99.
Yeah, that's the kit version. Now you get the ready to run, and you're adding almost $80 onto that.
But
You
you
have
like
the
you like the bill, right?
Right. I don't buy any ready to runs. I want to put what I want in there.
They're $479 for the ready to run.
$479 right now on special.
I'd get the dually.
I've got it.
I don't want another 2-speed transmission vehicle.
How big is the dually?
The dually is a 2-speed.
I know, but they've got to, you can change it out to a single-speed trans, right?
No.
Is that as big as the Sen?
I don't know exactly how big the Sen is, but
19-inch wheelbase.
Well,
I don't think it's quite as long.
I don't think so. I'm looking for the distance.
You did a tractor pull with
The
that, didn't you,
specs.
Dennis? Recently?
actually, I did a pull with the PG4A. The
15 pounds.
PG4L is
Holy
the
cow.
dually. It's a
That thing's
16-inch
heavy.
axle to axle.
That's heavy.
Mention sheet.
Yeah,
So
it's a nice truck.
There you go.
Can you read that?
That's the one
Trying to
RC
find
Sparks
it.
did Bumblebee store with, right?
Yep, that's Bumblebee.
Man, good call, green.
630 length.
That's overall.
Yeah, but I'm trying to see from the center to center here, but I don't see the measurement.
I don't see
Axle
it
to
either.
axle is a little over 16.
So it's smaller than the other one.
Little smaller, yeah.
Then what other one?
Then the Sen.
Sen.
Yeah, a little bit. This is the PG4L, the dually that he's got up right now.
Okay.
So one for Brett, one for me, one for
How was
Kurt,
it building that? Was it a good kit?
Yeah.
one for Brad. Okay, we got 5 of them. Add 2
It's a
cards.
great kit to build.
Maybe you can get a 6-pack discounted.
There we're at
Yeah.
24,000. Okay, what else we need? We need the military truck. We need the mammoth
Hey,
in
it
there.
sounded like you didn't say Gulu.
Everybody
I'll
likes
do
the
it now.
military.
You get one of those.
I'll put it together. I want a mammoth though.
The steering servo is optional. Let's put a servo in there. Let's put a good one. Here we go. 104.
Jesus
We need a
Christ.
shifting servo also. There we go. We'll put a waterproof one. Radio and receiver. Do we need that?
Oh, we need
DX5?
the
Yeah,
Futaba.
Futaba.
Just push it
Futaba
around.
or Spectrum?
Tie string to it.
Futaba.
Futaba.
Okay, Futaba, EXCs.
down yet?
Let's put a hobby
Oh,
wing
yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
Hobby wing's brushless.
4-2.
Okay,
Yeah, there
so
you go,
Guru
Guru.
wants one, right? Guru wants one,
Yeah.
and I want one.
Yeah.
Anybody else want one?
Oh, sure. I'll take
I
one.
want
Okay,
2.
Chris RC,
Just giving them
and
away.
then
I want more than
put
one.
there.
That-
We're good. So we got
Look at
4.
that.
The
Four
RCL
cars.
spying. Oh,
So we're
Can I
at
get an order
$8,000
of
right
my
now.
G.I.
car was
Joes
when
with
I
that
was
too?
born.
dang. $8,400.
Christmas
New
is coming.
cart. Holy crap. What is
How
Is
much?
that US or Canada?
US.
That's US.
Dang.
Yes.
Okay, now we're gonna hit checkout. Here we
Cart
go.
overload.
Checkout.
What's the
And
shipping?
then, oh, what happened? I lost the screen.
Oh,
Oh,
thought you were the elf.
Hey, no,
Address,
lost the
Tank, so
screen.
you could send
that's
it to
them
me and I
coming
can
to knock
send it
on your
out.
door. Like, are you sure?
My
Look
web
at
browser
that.
just crashed. Sorry about that, guys.
Oh, man.
It's like doing an actual car. You're doing what you want on it.
Yeah.
That truck weighs 47 pounds.
Oh,
Mammoth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing's
Wow.
mammoth.
Aptly named.
It's
Yeah.
just all
Yeah.
steel, huh?
And it requires a 6-channel radio.
6 channels not as big of a deal as trying to carry home a 50-pound truck with a
Exactly.
Well, that's the
Yeah,
X26.
and your batteries.
Right?
and 16 plus.
I took a 9-pound truck last night and had to carry it home and it sucked.
Yeah, I
you
saw
get
your
stuck
face.
out
You're
in the
like,
middle of the woods with
"Oh."
it.
That's why you
People
hire
wagon.
yourself. That's why you hire yourself a Sherpa.
In Maui a lot.
Yeah. Hey, Caddy, get over here.
Yeah, caddy.
Hey Frank, Scale Trucks Canada has that JT4 that Dennis wants.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to send him one,
Yeah, send them all.
Bye.
Bye.
Dennis is getting
Bye.
attacked on camera.
Oh, hey, we want some too. We want some too.
How come he's turning red?
Now,
Shame used to be loved.
Oh, gosh.
oh.
Better, Dennis.
He just got attacked.
Yeah.
Just
We
shoot
got
me
it
now.
on video. You can sue her or bring her to court now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's on live video.
It's forever on the channel.
I can actually get her for spousal abuse.
There
That's
you
it.
go.
Mhm.
Go
for the
Another car out of
JT4.
it. Oh,
And we're witness. You didn't ask for that. It just like came. It's just like that. Like, whoa. Like
Well,
she
yeah.
grabbed
I'll
you. She
try to push her away.
yeah, I know. And she virtually just grabbed you. Like we saw it all. Like it was crazy. I'm gonna have to triple X this video. It's crazy.
It's
Every
definitely
kiss
not
is an
for
RC
you.
part. Go.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the video where I can take my pants
Oh,
You did what? The what?
that's the after hour show.
Pull ups here.
off. You said you're gonna put a triple X. There's nothing more triple X than my car.
It's the SP4A.
I
That's
heard
the
that
one I'm
one.
talking about. The SP4A.
SP4A. That's one you were looking at.
Yeah.
That's something else that's got an elbow in it there that you really like. You were talking about earlier, something with elbows in it.
Oh man.
I don't see SP4.
SP4.
Oh yeah,
Jake-
SP4 series. Okay, there it is. I just
Yeah,
got the web page
everybody
back up.
wants a mammoth. Wants
hard
both
is-
the mammoths, the double wishboned one and the live axled one.
I just got the web page back up. Oh, my shopping cart's still there. It didn't disappear.
That one, the red one.
Now, Guru, if you want the hard body, get the SP4B.
Yeah.
Sold out.
The
Aren't the
B,
B's like the best ones?
B is for hard body. This is
Actually, the
Lexan.
C version is what they're calling their flagship. That comes with all the upgrades.
The B,
The C.
C, this one.
Yeah, the C has all the upgrades. Aluminum axles, transfer case, transmission, wheels.
hey man, you jumped from 329.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's got all the upgrades.
Good, all the upgrades.
Spend your money, no problem.
Over 100.
Hey, yeah, he spent my money real fast because it was like, you know, I'm at 329. And I looked over there like, hold on, I see a man and a
No,
couple.
that's good with me. You went from square headlights to round headlights, man. I'll pay the extra money for the round headlights.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Does
Look at
look
it. They almost
better.
looks like a gas shock the way that looks on the inside.
A what?
Looks like almost like a gas shock the way it looked like in the inside.
There's a planetary transmission.
And here's the SP4C.
Look at that. That is nice. Gotta be a nice size because that was John Cena in there.
And they're dropping
Yeah.
this one.
Like I said, after the first of the year, you're not going to be able to get any of the Demon line.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna get that one before the first of the year then. That's my birthday.
Hood
present
opens
to
up and
myself.
everything, man. Nice.
Yeah, look at that. Look at the inside. It looks like it's gas charged.
Is that the one you
Yeah,
built for
sure.
somebody, Dennis? It's the shelf queen now?
No, everything that I have built in here is mine. I
Didn't
did
you build one for the house?
local hobby shop
Yeah, yeah.
that is a shelf queen. That's sold 3 different times already.
Yeah, that's the one with the custom tonneau cover.
Yes. This is the SP4C, the one that I had on the Urban Crawl.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Hold on, y'all. He said he had it on the urban crawl like he was riding it. Let me tell you, it stayed on the trailer the whole
I had
time.
it at the Urban Crawl.
Well, he had it at the urban crawl.
He didn't say he drove it on the urban crawl.
Right, okay. I just wanted to specify that for y'all.
That's like trailer and a motorcycle. Come on.
Nice.
Hey, we trailered this Daytona from Fort Myers.
Oh, even the rear. Let's hold on.
That's a
yeah.
Dollhouse truck.
Yes.
Dollhouse tool.
I could take this to USTE and not have a problem.
Yes,
And
and that's
you
what I'm
still
looking
use it
for.
on a-
Something
on a-
to take
But
to
it's still a
USP.
good trail truck, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't know.
This,
I swear the interior of that shock looked like it was a gas charged shock.
they're all oil filled.
I know they're all oil filled, but it looked like it could be gas the way the way it looks like on the inside. It looked like it would be a gas charged one.
Oh.
Now, I heard y'all earlier. I couldn't get in the conversation because I had someone chewing my ear off while I was, it's like as soon as I jumped in the chat. Yokomo and who else?
MST.
MST and
MST.
Yokomo.
Yep. And you've got 3 Racing Sakura.
Yeah,
Which
Free
have
Racing
kits as well.
Sakura is pretty popular.
Yeah, the new D5 is very nice. They have a new version that's a mid-rear motor.
That's
It's coming
sold out. That's sold out, Dennis. Like 3. That was the first thing I looked at.
Yeah,
That
this is
one-
the SG4C.
Yeah, dude, that
Is that the very original Demon?
This is the second version of this truck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and both versions are sold out. Back order.
Right.
Transmission.
I got these from Adventure Time when I first met them.
Oh, yeah.
3D printed.
Sweet.
Cool.
I think JJ Customs has two of those, the kits.
There's a
Trail
lot of
crawler
people that
for
have the
sale?
kits still because they think that they can't sell them.
Can you drift that?
Yeah.
On ice.
I mean, if you put
On
hard
ice?
tires on it, maybe you
Put some
On ice, you
put
could.
some tape around the tires.
Christ tank, it might be lighter than your drifter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that probably would be.
And this is all upgrade. Like I said, they're all the C versions, so you get your heavier links. You get the rollers for the skids,
Oh, that's kind of cool.
metal axles.
That looks
Do
like
those
I'm
actually
actually
move in
don't
the
really
middle?
need your help with that one.
Yeah, the
These?
rollers.
They're unique, yeah.
Yeah, the rollers.
Why would you put rollers there?
It
So
So you
doesn't
don't
can
get
roll?
centered.
To make up for the fact that it's an aluminum skid plate instead of plastic.
To roll over rocks, man.
Yeah, you could. It'll be easier to get it off of being high centered.
Rock and roll.
Yep.
It doesn't let them get caught up on anything.
When in
Even
doubt,
Like I
throttle
said,
out.
it stops the high centering.
Yeah.
Not in, you were saying, as far as the drifter was concerned, I was asking, like, what's the best one to start out with?
Cost effective wise, it would be the RMX. Ready to run version.
And
Yeah,
is that
it's
the
like
one where they have little stuff sitting on the
400.
seat and all of that?
What website do you like shopping at, Guru?
Amazon.
Amazon.
I don't think RMX is going to be on Amazon.
No.
Try MST or try RC Mart for that.
Who?
RC Mart.
He said, who?
Never heard of it.
RC Mart? You never shopped at RC Mart? They're pretty good.
It's probably right there next to AliExpress. I just
No,
don't
Guru's
believe
an
it's real.
Amazon. Amazon.
No,
guy.
Actually, MS or
Yeah.
RC Mart
And
has,
for RCs, I'm going straight to the hobby shop.
Amazon.
RC Mart has a ton of stuff.
they
Yeah.
do sell
RC
stuff on
Mart.
Amazon too.
MART. I thought he was saying Mart. That's why I was like, yeah, no, who is he?
No, Mart.
No, he's not gonna get my money and my information like that.
Good going.
$369.
Yeah.
That's ready to run. 369 is ready to run. You don't have to build it.
Minus
158.
battery and all, of course, but that's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
158 for a kit.
And that'll get you started.
Yep.
They're
If
all
you have
right.
your own electronics and all that, you can put that in there.
And then I can put my own body on there, right?
Yes. So there's
Yeah.
what I was saying. Like this is an MST RMX for 158. You can always get an MST RMX also for 1,099.
Yep.
What? They must have every option.
Yeah, that thing is pretty well optioned out.
It probably doesn't even have a motor though, right?
No, that's just the kit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got graphite, aluminum, and
Now,
Carbon fiber.
What type of motors?
10.5 is the general norm. 10.5 centered brushless.
Yeah.
What is that in KV?
I don't know, but you don't want to go by KV. It needs to be a
7,000.
censored motor. Because if it's not
Yeah.
censored when you're in the corners, it cogs too much and you don't have good control.
And it knocks you out.
So see this one right now, the motor is set up on the bottom, but you can always set it up on top also. This is a nice model. This is probably going to be the one I get.
Yeah, they're great cars. They are great cars. They handle very well out of the box. The only thing, if you get a ready to run with it, the motor, the brushless motor that comes with them is not censored, so you'll want a censored motor eventually. If you want to use the
Centered?
stock one,
What do you mean
Censored.
centered?
censored.
Okay, censored.
That's
Like,
where the money comes in when you get the censored systems or
Censored.
That I got one. I paid less than 150 bucks for a motor and ESC.
Hmm.
But now Hobby Wing has dedicated drift motor and ESC combos
Yeah.
available.
so
Yeah,
does
They're
Black
very
they got
nice.
they got Kyosho, they got what is it? What's the Venta or Vianta?
It's like it's a lot easier to build
Oh,
to
but
take
for
that
sure.
motor apart than it is the one on the bottom.
It's easy. Either way is easy, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
It's
the
very
motor pops
simple.
out in the corner here. You take the 2 screws off here and pop it off on the other side.
Yep, you got plenty of room. But the
I-
servos on them
I
are not
really
the
like
best stock for the Raider runs. And
It's
the
just to
motor,
get you started, that's all.
yeah, and
Really need a low
well, the
profile.
servo, I know a guy that bought one and 3 laps in, the servo broke.
Oh yeah.
Takes a
So-
low
Oh,
profile.
Just
I
to
really
see
like
if
the
you
look
like
of
it
the
or
front.
not.
Would
Man,
my
that-
Zeus
that's
gauge
what-
be good for them?
I really like the looks of the front mounted one with the drive shaft.
But you're
Yeah,
better
that's a lot
buying a
more.
kit and putting your own electronics in it.
Yeah. Then you go to the overdose Golem stuff, which is high dollar. That's just for a kit.
It's crazy.
So
And what's the purpose of that?
it's just a higher quality, higher end chassis.
Yeah, it's just
That's more for competition, actually. That's more of a
Yeah.
full comp car.
Yeah, look at the
Instead of
springs in the
plastic,
front,
it has fiber,
the shocks in the front.
carbon
the
fiber.
Well, that's the way
rear,
the Sakura D5 is.
that's what I was gonna say. It's almost looks like the D5.
Overdose.
Yep.
Look at the
Yeah,
carbon fiber stuff
Bunch
on
of
there.
carbon fiber. Yeah.
Yep.
And probably fiber reinforced plastic too.
Heavily, yes. Very heavily,
Ooh.
$339 just for the kit. Whew.
just for the kit.
That's why I like the Yokomos.
Does
myself.
anyone shop at AliExpress?
No,
Okay.
No, I've heard a lot of people do, but I've never done it.
I bought
I've
once
I've
there.
never seen anybody that's.
Who is it? Voodoo, right? RC Voodoo. He shops there a lot.
The only thing with AliExpress, it's almost like Wish. You just can't be in a rush for shipping.
You wish
because
it would
does
show
come
up.
from
Chipping
China.
it, getting
Yeah,
it, yeah.
we wish for it to
2
show up.
months. 2 months,
So
buddy.
you might wait 2 months. So
You wish that Amazon truck was stopping right in front of you.
Hey,
You wish
buy
that was
RC
the
Mart stuff
FedEx
these days.
truck.
You wish you ordered it from Amazon.
Yeah.
but RC Mart is pretty good. They have a US warehouse and they also have a China. So sometimes you can check if they have it in US and it doesn't take long to get. So
no,
RC
Yeah.
Mart,
What,
MART.
that's all they sell is MST or?
no, they've got all
No.
sorts of stuff.
They sell a lot of
And
other stuff. Like
RC
here,
Mart is big.
I'll go Drifter.
Yeah.
They just must have just got the, I remember when I asked them, don't you have any American warehouses? And they said, no, but they obviously made one recently.
Yeah,
Because they have it
that's
now.
not that old.
Because I remember wanting to buy from them, but
Ooh, Malaysia.
I have
Hong
them
Kong.
now. I bought a couple of things. My UGT motor came in fairly quickly. I did order that A5 part for my Terra Scorcher. That hasn't come in yet.
I've gotten stuff from RC Mart, actually from overseas and in the States, and it's still relatively quick.
So you have MST, you have this guy use.
I'm about to say, I see
Yusakani.
the kits of Maya.
They have that too. They have lots of kits.
They've got a lot of Maya stuff.
HPI Racing,
Axiom.
Yokomo.
Yeah, they have. I think they might have Axial.
Yeah, they do.
See, there's a lot of different models here. See, you have RMX, you have FXX. It's all different motor position and all that. The F is for front motor. This
Yep.
is a rear motor. But
Yep.
one thing you got to look for drifter is RWD for rear wheel drive.
Yep.
Because they do have drifters that are all wheel drive. Like this one here is probably a 4-wheel drive. Don't get that. Get a real 2-wheel drive with
Yeah.
a module, drift module.
Gyro.
So here's the Lambo 369 with the body, but I believe the body is not painted.
No, it says.
That says pre-painted.
That one says pre-painted. Okay.
Yep,
Yes,
gray
it does.
pre-painted.
It's a good color though, Frank.
There's
Yeah,
the
but
D. There's
If
the
I
3
had
Racing.
that, I would definitely do
E5
like
Sport.
a
So see-
multicolor.
The only thing I did here, I came here and I go to kits and drift, and then it finds me all the drift kits. So this is all the things for drifting. So they on SG Mart, you have all the companies. So that's pretty cool.
I never heard of 3 Racing. Maybe I have.
That's Sakura.
Sakura,
Oh, okay.
Overdose, MST, more HPI, Yokomo.
Yokomo. I mean, yeah. I mean, YD2s they're nice. Don't get me wrong. I didn't care for it because of the way I drive. The way I drive, the extra little weight the RMX has is a better fit for me.
There you
So
go. You
if
got
you can-
Tamiya. Tamiya
Yep.
for drifter. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Teammate.
Don't waste your money.
Well, you can get them. It's not a good drifter, but you can get it as a good build and have a fun car.
Yeah.
But no, if you got a track near you that you can check stuff out at, go and see if they have rentals or cars you can try before you buy one, so you can see what you like better.
No, I know Jay up at Hobby Town.
Yeah.
R31 house.
Our Hobby Town
Yes.
has a drift track in it now. So
You don't, click on the R31 house so you can see the prices on that.
Is that an MST?
No, that's R31 house.
Never heard of them.
Me neither.
They actually build real cars as well.
Look at the tires on that.
Stock
What's-
wish list.
Those
Yeah.
are setup wheels.
Yeah.
That's just setup wheels.
Good looking chassis.
Yeah. That's probably a 4-digit chassis right there.
Shibata.
Yep.
Does it say how much that is?
No, there's no price.
It doesn't have chance for options.
If
they're
you
out of
gotta
stock.
ask, you can't afford it, right?
Yeah.
And it's out
Yeah.
of stock too.
Probably won't give you a price until you get all the way to checkout.
Yeah.
No, it's on wish list right now, so it's not even doing that. The Vacula is expensive. XEX spec, yeah, they're all ridiculous.
So funny they're not telling you any of the prices on those.
Yeah, because they're all out of stock. Look at that setup. Oh,
Those hubs are beautiful.
that knuckle is just amazing. But yeah, they build real cars, and they also do drift RCs.
You would think that's
Look
an
at the
actual
calipers and all
working
that in there.
disc brake.
Yeah.
That looks like an actual working disc brake.
It looks like it's not working, but that's what it looks like, and that's what it's supposed to be. Yep,
Those look
they're high
nice.
dollar, very high dollar.
Cool.
shit.
MST, Yokomo again. 3 Racing. Here's 3 Racing. Sakura D5
Sold out,
Sports.
sold out.
Yeah, these are all sold out.
Yeah.
And they're so expensive and they're sold out. That's amazing.
Well, it's either that they're very expensive, so they don't keep stock.
They probably
Mhm.
don't, yeah, they probably don't keep that much stock of it.
So anybody who had that money bought it and that was it.
That's it. Hey, Cons RC, how you doing? Hi,
Steve's still
Cons.
wrenching.
That's
And look how far he got during this stream.
Who?
what did I do?
Steve.
Oh,
Oh,
No, sir. The
hey,
big guys.
Shan RC, you gotta teach Brad how to build like that, so he builds faster.
I'm all the way, it's finished. I just gotta put the tires on and glue
I
them
used to build
on,
fast.
and it's all ready.
nice.
Now,
Servo
Steve,
works
didn't you
good.
say during your unboxing that this was the first kit that you've built?
No, I built a lot.
Well,
of
in a
kits
while.
in a
in a
long
while.
time. Whenever that Tamiya, the Jimny little one, the 4-wheel drive one came out, that's the one I bought a long time ago.
Okay.
So I don't know how many years ago that came out. It's gotta be, I don't know, I'm thinking 4, maybe more. I'm not sure. You have to search it. I think Brad knows the chassis. It's MS.
Yeah, that's an MF01X.
That's the last one I did. This one went together really quick. I actually started this one today, like a couple hours. I did like 2.5 hours work on it. Then I
Cool.
came on here and I finished it.
Good.
This one's easy. Only thing I didn't do is put a motor, because this kit you have to use, they don't give you an ESC or nothing like Tamiya. So you have to get an ESC in your own motor because they just have it without it. So that's the difference. But I got a lot of stock motors. I actually got a 15 turn, but I don't know. I think it might be too. Oh no, it's a 12 turn. I think it might be too much. Too
You saw how
much.
fast it was with a torque tune.
Probably flip over with a 12 turn.
You'd be doing 50, 60 miles an hour with a 12 turn.
Yeah, it's a nice kit.
Cool.
I just gotta get the tires right. Here's the tires. They look cool.
Oh, blister packs. It was a
Some might
blister
say
pack.
it's a beauty, huh?
Yeah, it's a beauty.
Beauty.
It's a beaut.
Cool.
That was all blister packed on the inside.
Yeah, they look
box.
nice. They look nice, but it's a hell of a pain in the ass to get them out of here. Trying to get all the little parts they had. Stamp the knees.
Take them out of the cardboard.
From the back.
Gosh.
The blister packs. It's plastic.
Yeah, why do they call them that? Because you get blisters when you try to get the part.
Open it, yeah.
Cool.
Tires are nice though on this. They're real soft.
Cool. Well, it's past, it's 11:45. We've passed the time. I'm going to turn into a frog soon. So I'm going to have to go off air and do an after hour show. And then our friend RC Athlete is going to be able to swear a little bit and let go and relax. He's been really holding it tonight. I can feel it.
You'll be able to vent.
Yes, he will. So we'll start with Brad to say goodbye.
Good start of the panel and bye.
There you go. Thank you very much. Trail Crawler RC.
Hold on, dear.
Thanks for the invite. It's always a good time hanging out with you guys. And we'll see you on the next one.
Sounds good. Thank you very much. Shen's RC.
Thanks for letting me join. I know I was busy with this build going nuts and muted all the time, but it was fun. It's better than working alone.
That's
Take
true.
care, guys.
That's true. I always look when I'm trying to work on a kit or something. I always like having something in the background. So watching a long video like this is always fun to watch.
Yeah, it passes the time.
Yeah.
These front tires are like plastic.
They're hard. Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
They
Maybe
have a
they've
red
been in the
dot.
box too long.
No, I think they have a red dot on them. I think they sell an aftermarket that's softer, but these are
Okay.
like vinyl.
Hmm.
Oh,
Hazy Froggy.
Well, thank you for the invite, Frank. Thanks everyone in the panel and in the chat. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up and see you later.
Thank you very much. Gurus RC.
I appreciate the invite. Sorry for being late. I had to go to a couple of yards, but made
Sounds
it.
good. Thank you. And don't forget, if you get a drifter, don't forget to buy a module for it, a drift module. You need that.
No, I was just
Gyro.
inquiring, in case someone in the chat wanted to ask that question. I was asking it.
Sounds good. Thank you. Trail Critter RC.
Oh, hi.
What are you doing with a
he's burning
lighter?
his car.
He's melting it.
I'm lighting RCs on fire. It's way more fun than making them look
Okay.
nice.
You're gonna stink up the house.
Got the
Yeah,
crushed aluminum
yeah.
foil.
I actually learned this from Tony a while back. He was
You're
lighting
supposed
his
to take
trail
the
finder on
crushed
fire.
aluminum foil.
You want to
Crushed
dent it.
foil.
He's denting
Push
it.
it in there and it'll give it like a real dent look.
I light it and then I hit it.
Hit it with aluminum foil, balled up aluminum foil.
Yeah, a
Oh,
little
I've
ball
been-
of aluminum foil.
I've been switching. I've been using this and
Yeah, but
Heating
if you
it.
use a ball of aluminum foil, it's gonna make little dents, little tiny dents. and
see,
imprints.
I just been lighting it on fire and it's been doing that.
That works.
Bless you.
Yeah, but it still looks too new with that paint job.
It's coming. It's coming. Gonna
It was
burn
too
it.
new.
Cool.
Let the man burn his
KVRC13.
car already.
Thanks for inviting me, Tank, and I fixed my Stampede. Now I can break it again. So
Sounds good.
thumbs up on the way out.
Thank you. Kurt RC.
Oh yeah, thumbs up. Thanks, Tank, for inviting me. You guys all have a rest of the good week.
Tony says, no, don't go.
Tony, get in here.
Thank you for dropping in, John Martin.
Thanks for having me, and see everybody next week.
Thank you very much. Green Frog RC.
Appreciate you doing this every week, Francois. Don't know all that much about drifters, but learned a lot tonight. So it's cool seeing all the products that are out there and getting to gain some knowledge. Appreciate it.
Cool. Thank you. Trail
It goes
Crawler
like-
RC.
But Mark, no.
Trail Crawler RC.
I already said my goodbye.
You did?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Oh,
now
you
can do it
moved
again.
because I'm going on the video like this, but I guess you moved. So thank you. RC
Lyle just-
Athlete or Lyle's dog. You say goodbye, Lyle's dog.
Speak, Molly.
So me and Mom say goodbye for the night. You guys have a great evening, and I can't believe it took this long for Guru to take his shirt off.
I'm getting my John Martin on.
Got to break out the gun show, huh?
That's it.
Thumbs out, guns out.
Okay, the clothes are coming off. I'm out.
Come on.
Still,
So thank you very much for showing up in the video. It was very interesting tonight. I actually vented a little bit in the beginning. Sorry about that, but I something I had to say.
What did I miss? I gotta watch it over.
Oh, I missed something.
I ain't never seen a Canadian mad before, so I gotta see this.
Oh, I'm not mad at all. I never get mad.
Upset. P.
Have you seen Lyle on a few
Vivid?
beers?
That's true.
Lyle, what?
yeah. Tell me about a 9-pound cent racing truck, and then you'll see me angry.
There we go. See?
There you go. Thank you for all everybody in the chat. Really appreciate you guys being there tonight and chit-chatting with us. Really appreciate it. Sorry to Tony, we have to go. But if you want to jump in here and hear us talk for the rest of the thing, you have the link. So jump in here for the after-hour show, and we'll talk to you. Till then, guys, charge up some batteries and go out there and have some fun and break something. Because if you're
Or
not
melt
breaking
it.
anything, you're not having any fun. Ask
That was
Tony.
like
He knows.
lightning for a second there, Guru.
I was having a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's why it caught my attention. It was a movie though.